What's wrong with me? Okay. But we're back with Genshin Impact in fontaine. Woo! Well, let me just turn off this, turn on my game capture, and then we can get right on to our fontaine adventures, obviously. Yeah, it's good times. I'm excited to be able to explore fontaine with y'all. You know, the most interesting. The most interesting. Fun times with muses and Mew, obviously. But yeah, I'm so excited to be exploring fontaine with you guys. I feel like there really is nobody else that I would
Hold still. Wait, you're not using the Foogie.
Oh, not today,
How come?
tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow.
Oh,
When we
well,
when we
okay.
when
They'll
we
get to see your glorious self tomorrow.
Yes. I mean
You
it
could make me bigger
You want to
on
be
your
bigger?
streams.
Okay. 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 Let me just
Send you hearts.
look at you're so big. Oh my gosh.
Big, big fish, big. Oh, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Did it hurt
Did what hurt?
when you fell from heaven?
Dude, that came out of nowhere. Gotta say, I appreciate
I
the.
saw I saw the meme on the screen and I had to.
That was wonderful. Thank you. That was so good.
I have to save the rest for next time.
Yeah, that's true. But like, that was so cute. That was so cute of you. What the heck? That was freaking
I was
adorable of you.
practicing the male wife Mr. Worldwide voice, but I can't.
Ugh.
It's too hard. I am too unabashedly female.
No, we appreciate that. Okay, so
Oh,
we're
oh,
doing the second. There's like
yes.
weird.
Yes, this kickstarts the second act 2
Yeah.
because I made it like a little bit further when I played privately, so I do know what is going to happen, but yes, I look forward. Only like the next 15 minutes or so of gameplay though. Like I didn't
I
make it that much further.
see. There's like a weird echo. What's going on? Oh,
God knows.
okay. I'm not gonna bother today. It's okay. You
Oh,
know?
did I mention tickets for the Genshin Impact concert?
Yeah. Are you
I've been here
going?
several times with my father when I was little.
The
But he
days are
stopped
horrible.
eating here as often
Oh
as I grew up.
shit, dang it. If I was in Malaysia, I would have gone. I'm not in
And the
Malaysia.
like the ticket classes are hilarious. Let me the ticket categories are archon as the most expensive, harbinger as the second most expensive, and then adepti as the third most expensive. And
See?
so I'm like thinking, in what universe are harbingers ranked higher than the adepti? And my
I
conclusion is that the adepti have no money. That's it. That's it. They have no money. But then if you think about it, the archons are flat out broke.
Yeah. Hi,
But
Dylan.
I assume they're getting sponsored.
Yeah, I mean, they're gods. Yeah, she's a fish
Raiden
today.
Raiden gets like, the tri commission to buy her tickets. Nahida just has to blink her big wide eyes at her scribe and her general Mahamatra, and I'm sure they buy her
Yes.
anything.
Yes, let's go.
Jolie is sponsored by child. That's not even a question. I say Vendi like snuck in. he's like, no. Do you see me? I'm Mondstadt's most famous bard. I'm a performer, and then he just doesn't.
That's
Just
canon. That's
goes
straight
to the
up canon
seats.
now. That's like just straight up. I'm gonna count that as canon. It is now.
Farina, on the other hand, folklore.
Mm.
Uh, I feel like she would want to go and she would like have the funds to pay for it, but I also can't see Nuvelet letting her go. Or maybe he would just to, get her out of his hair.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
Like
he
it's kind of a
would. He
50-50.
would.
Like he could be like, "Oh, go. Don't bother me. Don't disturb me. Don't make a mess of the court." Or he could also be like, "You didn't do your work. You're not allowed to leave."
No, you'd be
It's
like,
kind of
please
50-50.
go. I will have less trouble. I will take the freedom for the small amount of time that I will get it. Also, to answer you, Dylan, yes, she has a fish. And how am I liking? I mean, how are we liking the new updates? I can't speak for Soleil, but for me, Fontaine's really pretty. To be fair, I didn't really explore much after my first stream. I barely went into Genshin actually. So this is my second stream.
What a crime.
So
What a crime, girly. What a crime. How could you?
you're really selling the child look on you, you know? You really are.
I
You're
can't help
like
it.
you're really going for it, and it's so funny to me.
Would you rather I call you comrade? Hey,
No.
comrade.
No,
Want to spar?
I do not
I
want to
was
be called
talking to
comrade.
Tusen and Hanson the other day. I bought Tusen a new rune guard toy. It to clarify, it's actually a whale. It's like if you're familiar with the Genshin Impact sticker packs, Tartaglia or Child, he has a sticker that's like the same, similar to the one that my icon is when I'm speaking, the lit up version. And it's actually, that one is actually a pun, because in Chinese, which is the language that Genshin Impact is released in, that sticker is called Shijing, which is like being shocked. But if you change the characters of that phrase, it actually means eating a whale.
Eating
So that's
a
why
whale.
the whale is in front. Yeah.
I thought the connection was just that whale means like
No.
that you're spending money.
No.
So that's why Child had a whale. Because
like
he's a
he- like-
whale.
Yeah. Actually, he's a duck. Because in Chinese, his name is Da Li Ya, and Ya is duck. So they call him Tartali Duck.
Tartali duck. No.
But as you know, in his boss form, one of his final moves is the giant narwhal. And because the shocked emote is called Shijing, eating whale, so they chose to slap his face there.
I see. I see. Yeah. You know, I like the story where he was like, I saw this whale, and yeah, I was like, wow, that's so that's like romanticizing your life, you know?
You do know the theories, right? Floating around.
Not yet. I barely have explored Fontaine, so I've been avoiding every single and all spoilers so that I can
But
have the experience.
The quest, I believe, it's mentioned by Ether. In my case, it would be Lumine for yours. That they suspect that the whale Child saw was the elemental dragon.
Yeah.
It was mentioned, right? And so there are rumors that the elemental dragon is actually Nervalet, because we have confirmation that he is not human.
What? Okay, wait, no more. I want to discover this by myself. Excuse?
It's not in any of the current Archon quests. Like, you get hints that he's not human, but it's not been confirmed.
Excuse?
But
Okay.
He acts like John Lee, and we all know that
I
John
see
Lee is
that.
not human.
I see that though. Yeah, I see the whole the
tired dad energy is
Yeah.
real, but John Lee is more tired grandpa energy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so who's not human? Nuvilette, the Chief Justice of Fontaine. But that's the theory. That's the theory.
That's the theory. That's the working theory.
It's a hypothesis, all right.
The other, like the main reason why that's a working theory is because as I'm sure every Genshin player who looks at their character screens will know, they have a voice line that is titled Vision.
Mm.
And so then they'll say some thoughts about their vision or like what they feel about getting it. Or in Xingqiu's case, his is kind of like a what? And Albedo is kind of like a I didn't need this, I didn't want this, but okay, whatever.
Yeah, but like
And so
Albedo's
for
also
the
not human.
archons, like the word vision is replaced with gnosis
Oh,
because they don't have visions.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
you can look it up on the wiki. But for Neuvillette, he has neither a vision nor a gnosis line.
Huh? So what does he have?
No one knows. It's question mark. So that's why people thought that maybe like Focalor is a fake archon and Neuvillette is the real archon, but that's been debunked. Focalor is the Hydro archon. So now no one knows what Neuvillette is.
I'm excited to discover all about this mystery because I'm sure that they're gonna reveal it at some point. But yeah.
Just not in this Archon quest, but like
Yeah.
it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Please, like, no matter how stupid this man he is, even if he's like, I don't know, God forbid, a giant crab or something, I will still pull for that man.
I mean, he's hot. I have to give you that. Like, he's very attractive.
Like his tired dad energy. Like you've seen it in the previous episode where he was like, I would what did he say?
Wow.
Something about I don't think I would like to mention it, but it seems prudent to say it now that there's a certain someone sitting up there looking all poised and elegant. I think she's trying to make a good impression on you. And then when Traveler and Paimon look up and be like, oh, it's Focalor, he's like, yeah, now no need to pay her any more attention. Let's just watch the show. Like he just flat out says, don't pay her.
Yeah, I
any
really love that part. That was my favorite part of the whole quest. I was like, dude, I know that whole quest was just cutscene impact, but like, dang. Like, that part was so good.
There's been a request to make me louder, by the way.
Yeah, I did make you louder. Is it still not loud enough, you guys?
Hello? Mic test. Mic test.
Is
Hey,
this-
comrade! Wanna
Wait, I'll make you even louder. Wait, why don't we delete?
I should just switch myself from child to someone else because someone whose voice I can actually impersonate.
That's true. I mean, I think you have like a pretty convincing like boy voice.
Fake boy voice.
Yeah. Like you have
The
like the shonen boy voice. Yeah.
Paimon is a bit out. What is? I've tried official Eula, Nahida, Venti, but Chinese Venti.
What, okay.
Males are kind of like a bit funky in Genshin. Like I do not understand how Genshin male voices
To
work.
be fair, there's like a wide range of voices they have, like the super deep, like audiophile kind of voices, with like the super, like like really zaddy voices to like baby
Yes.
boy voices.
I think the only one I really memorized is Alhaitham, specifically when he says Kave. Like that's it. That's the only word I know.
Shut up. That was cool. That was cool. That was really cool of you.
And then Kave is like Alhaitham. That kind of.
I got hooked onto Hi Kave. I was gonna say Kave Hatham, which would be like even worse, but I got a little bit hooked onto Hi Kave, but AO3 did not deliver my promised land,
Okay. The thing with High Kave or Kavetham is that I think a lot of people had went into it with an idea of what Kave was going to be like.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And what came out was very different, and so the ship kind of
Yeah.
like
collapsed.
floundered.
Yeah.
Collapsed like the palace of Alcazar in maybe 50 years. But like,
Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, we haven't moved on from this cutscene because I just didn't click on. You know what? I put it on auto.
In that case, I'll go order
It's
for us first.
it's gonna be.
Please wait
I
here a
will pay
moment.
attention. I swear.
what a nice cutscene! Yeah, you just get to watch the beauty of cutscene impact while we discuss the intricacies of Alhaitham and Kave's non-existent
Why,
relationship.
Of course. Go ahead, try
That's
whatever you
true.
like. If the food's good, I'll make a group reservation for the rest of Spina di Rosula next time.
And if it's not?
Well,
Oh, okay.
I'll still bring everyone.
I
albeit with
remember
only
this
one dish per
cutscene.
table.
You might want to watch this one
Sure
a
have
little
your own
bit
way
more
of doing
closely.
things.
I am watching
Oh,
currently.
Called this a farewell meal,
Watch
but
it a little
you
more
promised to
closely,
treat 'em like a
girly.
victory feast,
You'll
right?
need it.
We
You'll
did
need
just
the
win that quiz
information.
after all.
It was a pleasure working with you. Yes.
Oh, true. Very true. In that case, boss, we'll have another 2 dishes.
Navia's
Yeah.
gonna be broke.
Yeah.
You had to order even more.
You know, like, with how much Paimon eats, I would be surprised if Navia's wallet still had
Speaking of
money
cases,
after this.
That's
Do you think that the
true.
mastermind behind the serial disappearances will get caught
Not to
soon now
mention
this
that,
has all
like,
happened?
the previous Lantern
We've
Ride
certainly
event,
taken
which
a
I'm
big
like
step
100% certain that
I
you
feel
missed.
that's about it.
Oh, I did.
Hu Tao
know that
invited
there's an
like 10
organization that
people
means
to
to
eat,
dissolve
and
these young
Paimon
women.
was one of the 10.
We still don't know what
So
they are
I'm
really
surprised
after.
Hu Tao didn't go
If it
broke.
hadn't happened right in front of us, Paimon wouldn't have ever believed that a
Honestly, she
person
has
could
a
be
very bustling
dissolved like
business,
that.
so
Right?
Because people die every day, right?
Yeah.
It's a preposterous notion that the investigation could
Wangshan
never really
funeral
move forward
parlor.
Ugh.
before.
If only that guy could
Her
finish
English
speaking.
voice is kinda.
We were so close to hearing
Oh,
him
I wasn't
behind
trying to imitate her voice.
In
Yeah,
such
but like you have the
investigations,
cadence.
Even
The cadence
smallest
was
step
right.
can seem like a
Thank
yawning
you.
chasm if the trail of
I
clues is
still
cut off.
remember like
To
the.
be honest,
I think it was
I don't have high hopes
Japanese.
for any
Because
follow-up
you know
that
she
the
has
authorities might
the
conduct.
literal song in
It's
one
not
of
that I
her
don't have
idols.
faith in their
Oh yeah,
ability.
yeah.
It's just that
So in
a
Chinese
different
it's kind of
perspective is
cute.
required in some
In
matters.
English it's like
It's easy
really
to guard
weird.
against and deceive a single
And
narrow
Japanese
perspective.
doesn't even make it a
Shift
song.
in thinking
Japanese
is
is just like
required at such
reciting
times
some kind
in
of
order to
rhyme.
produce a
That's
breakthrough.
true. I mean, like, I
Which is
usually don't play with the
exactly why the
Japanese
Spina di
voices, but
Rosula
there was this one
exists.
time where I was playing with
Those
the Chinese
highfalutin
voice because
folk
I,
are not all-knowing.
yeah, I don't know
That's
why.
why we
I like
exist,
them. They
to
feel
seep into the
authentic.
cracks where filth falls through, where their
Navia
watch fails
using
them.
big
That's
words.
the kind of
Yeah.
problems we
Hypothetical
solve.
in folk. Big words.
Seems
Big
Paimon
words
thought things
indeed.
were simpler than they actually are.
It's all right.
I actually have a Hu Tao, but
This was
I
supposed
don't
to be a
use her.
farewell meal.
I
so
wanted a
doubt you
Hu
have
Tao,
put
but
her
only
into
because
the
I
business,
liked her
right?
design. I wasn't willing to commit to actually building her. And also, Ryan, my friend has she, her pronouns. So, yeah.
I am aware my avatar is kind of masculine. I prefer she, her pronouns, but I don't mind they, them. If it gets confusing, I don't mind they, them. But thank you very much for the compliment.
Get gender baited.
it's just that I prefer using androgynous or
Oh,
masculine
yeah.
masculine avatars. Like I'm not so into female. Like I don't have a problem with female avatars. It's just my personal preference is for masculine presenting.
Okay, I'm gonna
I don't
start
actually-
this cutscene again. I paused it so that we could.
Gender discussions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're having such interesting conversation today. It's not like we're playing Genshin Impact, you guys. We're
That's it.
we're discussing the
That's it.
impact of gender on this world suddenly.
Oh yeah, there was that whole
Let's
scare
talk
about
about
Genshin
something
Impact
else.
getting cancelled in
Like,
China because of
what are your
characters
future
like
plans?
Chu and Venti.
Which would be so sad though. Like, what are your future
Thankfully, it didn't get
plans?
cancelled.
We wanted to ask the Hydro Archon for some information, but we haven't had much opportunity to do so.
Yeah,
That's
because
true.
Folklores ran
We
away
didn't
like the
have a chance to
coward that
speak
she
to her
is.
after the
Yeah.
trial ended.
She's like a
Folklores
kid that
was
never
like,
grew
the
up,
right time
honestly.
to do it
Ta-ta,
anyway.
toodle-doo.
Hmm.
And then
I
she just
see.
left.
So, your primary objective, which has been foiled so
Folklores is
far,
kind of like,
was to have a chat
I'm
with
the main
Hydro
character.
Archon.
Look at
I've
me.
heard that
Look
there's
at
a long
me.
line of
Yeah,
And then when
it's
something
people
goes wrong,
waiting
she's
for
like,
Rena. I suspect
bye.
you'll be waiting for quite a while, considering what you missed
Mew
your chance
Suzami,
today.
which is this Mew talking about soup?
We heard that she's super popular
Soup.
in Fontaine.
Yeah.
And that it'll be tough getting any of her time.
Okay, to be fair, I like soup quite a fair bit, and I do talk about it a lot. But can you blame me? Soup's so good.
You know, considering that I blamed you for making an entire stream about ranking numbers, yeah, I think I can very well blame you for that.
Excuse me, that number ranking stream was amazing. I hold my ranking of numbers with pride. With
You
pride.
do that.
Yeah.
You do that, girl.
Yeah, the best number in
You
the
do
world is 8, and you cannot change my. If you
no,
try to
it's
change,
one.
it's just never gonna work.
It's 1.
It's
The
not
best number in the
1.
world is 1.
No.
You must always aspire to be number 1. You don't aspire to come in 8th. You aspire to come in first. The best.
It's the first does not mean the best. People can be better than 1. Like 0 is better than 1. Okay, you you cannot watch it.
You
Watch
is better than 1? You see you?
0's everywhere, but nowhere. It's like
I heard seal, like the animal, and I was like, what? I was like, oh my god. What else are you ranking on the number stream, giraffes?
I know but the best animal is clearly from any of the cat
Yeah,
family.
It's
Okay,
a lizard.
a lizard. A lizard.
They eat the flies that rampage in your house.
Oh, that's true. That's true. The lizards
cat
do
wouldn't
get rid
do
of the
that.
flies. Yeah.
Like a cat would hunt mice, but that's a moot point if your house has no mice. Then you'd have
That's
to spend
true.
money to care for the cat. But you can just leave the lizard there. It's fine. It doesn't do stuff. Like the most you'd have to do is clean up poop. But you have to do that for every animal, so it really doesn't count.
But do you have to clean up lizard? Do lizard even poop?
Yes, they do.
I,
You only clean it up if you find it. If you don't find it, it's not a problem.
that's true. That's true. That's true.
But like if you have a cat, you will have to clean up the poop. That's not even a question anymore.
that's true. That's okay. You know what? You've convinced me about that one. But just so
Lizard
we're clear, the
supremacy.
number mafia is real, T-Lan. It's all around you. You just don't see it. They're everywhere. I don't know why I'm really leaning into this, but now I am. So yeah, they're everywhere. Also,
Zero, like the number
the
of
number
fucks I
7
give for Paimon.
the number 7 is the like one of the worst numbers. I'm sorry. Like it's just
Because 7, 8, 9.
no, because 7 just sucks. Like 4 sucks. So does 7. Oh my gosh, how can you
Debatable.
call 8 unlucky? It is my most luckiest number ever. It also represents in many places growth and prosperity, okay? So,
Abundance, blessing. So yes, I do get the cultural connotations behind that, but like, no.
4 is
One
death
is
in so
supreme.
many
Numero
cultures.
uno.
Which is really funny to me because like I really do not like that number. I cannot even explain how much I don't like that number. Like that's how
This
much I
is
dislike
why-
it.
This is why I'm child and not ether. Yes, little bit of spoilers or not really spoilers because it's never gonna happen, but so as you may have guessed from a conversation we had earlier in the stream, I made a Fugi for Mew, which she will release
Unveil
tomorrow if she remembers. If she does not,
No,
it's
I
your
will,
responsibility
I
to remind
will.
her. Yes, and so I was gonna make matching Fugis. and mine was supposed to be ether. But I decided not to because as regular viewers may realize, I have a braid. So I was like, this kind of makes me really close to ether. Let's not use ether. So I picked child. But to my immense regret, my ginger hair makes me look like child. So I really jumped out of the frying pan and fell headfirst into the fire here.
Yeah, it was so funny. It was so funny when she showed me this, and I was just like, wait a second. Everybody who was there at the time was just confused, and I was just like, this is just Giles. And I know how much Soleil loves Giles, so I was like, you know what? I support you in this. We will be the Chulumi dreams of everyone's Chulumi dreams, okay?
You told them what you were. I can't.
You already revealed that. Though.
Did I?
Yeah, you said you were gonna be ether if we were gonna be matching pair.
I didn't say what you were going to be. I said I was gonna be ether. Never mind. one of the two of us has a big mouth, and I don't think that it's me.
You're right. I do. I mean, your mouth is kind of stuffed full with that whale over there. Mine is kind of.
Yours is empty.
Yeah.
You're the one with the mouth. But yes, when we were testing the Fugis, we had a bunch of audience from Mew's fan server, and people were like, "Child."
To be clear though, the audience.
There are 3 differences.
Let's just be clear. The audience was just me and Soleil's shared friends, so they were like okay with just making fun of us at that very moment. I mean, honestly, it was really funny how Leafy reacted. It was hilarious.
Unfortunately, I think Leafy is unavailable. I think she wanted to watch the Fugis live on stream. Maybe we tag her tomorrow.
Yeah, I think she might be able to. Wait, no, it's like 11 a.m. for her, which is like. Wait, no, 11 a.m. for me, which is like. What's 3 hours ahead? Like 2 a.m. in the morning for her?
Oh my god.
Oh, the Fugis that we have for tomorrow's stream. So I will not be using my cat model. I will instead be a PNG, you guys.
Yeah, cause we gotta match.
We gotta match.
We gotta have matching Fugi.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
You wanna see Mew match with me, right?
I thought I was the yandere between the both of us.
What do you mean I'm a yandere? You see, look at my Fugi. My Fugi is so innocent. How dare? How dare you accuse me?
A Fugi is it's like this app. It's not like an application, but it's basically like when you wanna like go on a call with someone on a stream, you wanna show their like PNG and stuff. So like people can give you their Fugis, which is like it's a way to use your Discord account to like connect a image to your account basically, so that when you are in call with other people and you are also simultaneously on a stream, you can show up on their stream. That's it. That's what a Fugi is. It's called a Fugi because the name of the software or the code or whatever the heck people call it, I have no idea what to call it, honestly. I guess it should be an application. The name of the application is called React, Fugi.react. So yeah, that's why it's called a Fugi. Okay, back to this quest.
Well,
The information bit is coming up, by the way.
Okay.
Unique ways, perhaps even methods of, let's say, questionable legality.
Is she trying to convince me to
Boss for you.
break the law?
Full of sketchy ideas.
Yes.
Oh,
what did you
lovely.
have in mind?
I love that.
Well, one
I
way
mean,
would be to
considering
infiltrate
that she
the
just
performance
walked
troupe of the
into
Opera
a
House,
court of
only to
law and
abandon
be
your
like,
act at the play's
"Hold the
climax
court,
and ask
I
to
have
take her after the
evidence."
performance.
And Neuvillette was
I'm
like,
sure Lady Farina would be
"Miss,
eager to see the
that's
ending
not allowed.
and would agree
Like,
in order
do
to
you think
finish
she
watching the
cares
play.
about the law?"
Don't you
She
think?
really doesn't.
Could you suggest something a little more practical? That plan seems pretty hard to pull off. You'd have to go learn how
Acting
to
is hard,
act. It's
only
really
for you,
hard.
Paimon.
Yeah.
Only for you.
Alright, here's another. Find a way to conceal yourselves under her bed. Then wake her up in the dead of night and
Yourself
demand
under her
answers.
bed.
Don't let let her go
You
back to sleep
assume
until she
folklore
answers all your
sleeps.
questions. I can personally testify that this one works. When I'm sleepy, I'll do anything as long as I can finally get some sleep.
Oh my gosh, Liddy, what?
That might work, but that's not really the problem. The problem is we don't want to get ourselves arrested.
Yeah.
Ah, valid point. I
But
overlooked
you
that
see,
part.
we already
I was
got
just thinking
arrested
about
the
leveraging a
moment we
person's
set
desire
one
for
foot
sleep.
into Fontaine. Do you really think another
Yeah.
arrest is going to make a difference?
Oh my god. I was so surprised when that happened. I honestly was caught off guard as hell. Like I was like, wait a goddamn second. How can you overlook something like that? Indeed, how can you overlook something like
no
that?
more joking around.
How is she the boss of
You
an
could.
organization?
Oh,
She's
I
more
know.
like the young
scary.
Keep in mind when
lady
she's on a break.
who's
You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations. False accusations she had nearly upheld personally. I
To
imagine that she feels
folklore's
quite ashamed about
credit,
the whole thing.
or rather,
You mean
like,
that if we
her
catch her while
excuse
she's on a
could be
break,
that
she might be too
Vaughan
embarrassed to refuse?
did plant
Oh,
false
that does make
evidence,
some
which
sense.
threw her argument off.
yeah.
But then it also tells you like volumes about Fossilors that she didn't think too hard and just believed the
Yeah.
false evidence.
Yeah,
So like
it makes me wonder if she's actually the god of justice, you know? Like, is it just like, cause you know, like all the gods we've seen, especially like Venti being the god of freedom, Morax being the god of contracts and etc. Like, I think my most shining example would be the Raiden being the god of eternity. And so like with that in comparison to Focalars, who's basically like play acting as if like justice is like some kind of game. It feels
few takes on it.
strange.
there are a few takes on this one.
Hmm.
Like you say, Raiden A and Raiden Makoto, the twins are eternity, but they pursue different ideas of
Yeah.
eternity, yeah? And so Venti is freedom, and he fights for freedom, being freedom.
Mm.
And, well, Morax being contracts is evidenced in basically all of Liyue. I swear, if you want to breathe in Liyue, you need like a contract or something.
It's true.
And then there's Boer,
Mm.
Boer of wisdom. And so Natasha is wise beyond the years she appears as, but to her credit, she's only like 500. I think. She could be less than 500. But so now we have Fossilors, who is justice, and there is no denying that she is justice. Because the Hydro Archon is justice, these two are equated. Unless Hoyoverse decides to retcon everything, pull a whole Uno reverse, you stepped on my trap card moment. The Hydro Archon is justice, and as Fossilors is the Hydro Archon, she is justice. Right? But you could
Yeah.
argue, in a sense, that it is because she craves justice that the court has become entertainment for her. She needs to see justice being met out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Which brings into mind, like, the other point. It was already briefly mentioned in Act 1 of the Archon Quest, people dissolving into water, right?
Yeah.
With the water from the primordial sea.
Yeah.
But only Fontainians, only people from Fontaine dissolve into water. So why is that? It could be because this is just theory, okay? Empty theory. No, nothing has like, there's no evidence to prove this. But the reason why the water could dissolve specifically only Fontaine people is because perhaps the people of Fontaine committed a sin at some point in time. And so now this is justice.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Interesting.
And it would tie into the prophecy
Yeah, I
mentioned
was
by
just
Lynette
gonna
and
say
Lily.
that it would
Because they
totally
will
tie
drown.
into it. Yeah. because they're drowned. They've become water, so they can never like breathe outside of the water. I mean, they can't breathe in the water either. They're dead. Technically.
So this follows, but I don't know whether this has a possibility of being true, because it will kind of parallel what happened to the goddess of salts people, Harria's people,
Oh yeah.
who are now a fraction of the Yue. They killed her, and now they paid they paid the price for it.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's similar yet not quite.
I see
Because-
what you mean.
Yeah. In like the Saltaris case, they killed
Mm,
their goddess, and so a majority of them got turned to salt immediately because a god was killed.
yeah.
And so those of them who escaped, like, merged into the Guili population,
Mm,
and they became Li Yue.
that's
But the price of that is that their history is forever lost under Saltari.
yeah, that's true.
And we don't know who, or if like the Fontainians committed some kind of sin. We don't know what it is. We don't know who the heck they offended. But yes, empty theories. And because the Hydro Archon is not dead, and we can't judge based on size alone how old this Archon is,
Yeah, that's true.
all we know is that she's not the original part of the original 7.
That's true.
Because
yeah.
the only 2 surviving are Fenty and Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
So, empty theories!
Also, Dylan and Ryan, Soleil does have a channel, and you guys
That-
should go
That
and
I don't
subscribe.
use.
But you will, but that's not the issue here. So if you guys wanna, go and watch her stream every once in a while, you guys should subscribe. And yeah, we're just discussing theories because it's fun, But yeah. Back
Figured
to
out a
this-
way to stream Genshin yet without my computer dying.
I mean, they really
I
just
will
want
let
you
you
to
know
talk
if I
about
do, though.
Genshin lore, which I would say you put it in a very compelling manner. I would watch you talk about Genshin lore. It is a lot of work though, so I'm not gonna say that you should make it unless you really want to.
There are also like 10,000 Genshin streamers.
That's true, but who cares? There's
That's
always room for
true.
you. There's always room
back
for
to the
you.
Archon quest. We're getting distracted.
Yes, we're getting so distracted that we've only ever we haven't really progressed at all, but okay.
Progress,
It's
like,
worth
all the
a
5
try.
minutes.
Would someone with her personality really feel shame? I'll go with it's worth a try. I think
Why don't we give it a try after this meal?
I went with the
You know,
other one.
Strike while the iron is hot and all.
Huh?
Oh, but I should mention,
on, did you drink my
so
Fanta?
remember at the starting point of
Was this your
Act 1, you met Charlotte
yes.
at the Aquabus?
Yes.
I had a different dialogue from you.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you did?
Really
Because
paying
I
attention
met
and
Charlotte
the
in
next time
the
Would
TPG
you like
event,
to
but
order
you
another?
didn't.
Yes.
No,
Oh my
it's fine.
gosh.
We're
So
Wow.
you
just
have an
about done here.
introduction to Charlotte, while I had a, oh, nice to see you again, Charlotte. It's been a long
Honestly,
time.
Paimon wouldn't recommend Fanta anyway. It tastes kind of salty.
So the dialogue was different.
Dang. Wow.
That was
Us-
some cool customization, really.
Yeah, I mean, that's always nice to see that they're like, if you've played some of the events that, I mean, obviously, if you played all of the events, then you get like some different voice lines. It's a nice touch. It's definitely what you would want, for sure. Also, see you guys,
personalization.
Dylan and Ryan.
Personalization.
Yeah,
Syllables.
personalization.
Also, did you realize something?
But
You paying attention to the game?
yes, it tastes kind of salty and icky. I'm sure Fanta is like Fanta or something. My drink also tasted that way too.
Is that so? Huh. Well, in that case, we'll have to blacklist the Fanta here then. If we're all
Yeah.
finished eating, then I'll go pay.
What's
It
gonna
doesn't strike you
happen?
as suspicious?
Yeah,
It does,
we're stuffed. Thanks
but
for the treat.
I have no like thoughts just yet. Maybe they'll like be they'll like faint or something, or
Should I spoil you?
no, don't. It's already gonna tell me what's gonna happen, right? So
It'll tell you what
So
happened, but it doesn't
full.
tell you what they
Paimon
drank.
can barely
what did
float
they drink?
anymore.
Something that comes from a place that starts with P.
The primordial seawater?
Yeah.
Shut up. How did they get that? Okay, wait. Is the Rosa di Spinula the place that's kidnapping?
No, but you see, remember whose drink Paimon took?
Oh, oh my gosh. They want to dissolve her because she knows too much.
They wanted Navia. The
Yeah.
Paimon took the drink.
Yeah.
If it had been Navia who drank it, she would have dissolved right then and there.
Oh my gosh. That's so wild.
So Paimon unironically saved her.
Yeah. What
only-
the? What? That's wild. Okay. God.
Redeeming quality right there.
Like, yeah. You could try
But Paimon is still
walking, you
annoying.
know. You could try floating a little. I'm gonna say you could try walking, you know.
Me too. I did that.
Normal. You know, like you.
Excuse me?
Okay. As for expenses this month, we're left with.
Do little monies?
Hey, Navia, what are you doing over there?
Oh, nothing. It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di Rosula can't cover.
That was a pretty pricey meal, all thanks to Paimon.
Let's get ready to try to meet the Hydro Archon again. Bye, Navia.
Oh, is she gonna get like
So this is
dissolved or
goodbye, huh?
something?
Well, if you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine,
You see,
you're
they're gonna
always welcome to
release
contact
Navia
the
as a
Spina di
playable
Rosula.
character. They can't
give
kill
you
Yeah,
her
they
now.
can't kill
Highest
her.
priority.
That's true. See, my one concern
In
is,
any case,
well,
I wish
if
you
she got
smooth
spiked
sailing.
with the primordial
again,
seawater, then does that mean that this hotel is also part of the giant chain of something?
I'm not saying that. You're gonna have to
Maybe.
figure that one out yourself, girly.
Do I really want to figure anything out by myself at this point in life?
I mean, if you don't, you don't. I ain't telling you.
That's valid. That's valid.
Oh, I just remembered. There's less than a week to go before the current event ends. The collection event. I gotta go underwater soon. I
What
don't wanna.
collection event? Okay, you know, I'm the worst person because I don't remember anything. Oh, the relic records! I should do that too. I will do
Yes,
that.
and it's easy. The good part is that it's easy.
That's so
For the ones
refreshing.
on land, all you have to do is like collect plants. Like anyone can collect
Yeah,
plants.
That's
It's
true.
not hard.
There aren't many people around
The
anymore.
boss you might have
Looks like
some
that
trouble
boat we
with.
took to Araneus
but
might have been the last
What am I
one.
for, right?
Vache.
Looks like we're back
The
here
voice
again.
is back.
Huh? Traveler? Are you hearing voices again?
Yes, and it's clearer than it was during the day.
Traveler needs a therapist.
That's kind of
Definitely.
Are you sure we don't want to come back in the morning?
No.
Vache?
Who's the
Vache.
voice actor for that?
Why are you still walking
Vache!
in the water?
I can feel strong emotions. Things are getting kind of blurry.
Oh, the drama.
Hang on. Paimon can kind of hear a voice.
What?
It's calling
This is the
for-
first time Paimon's been able to
Vache,
hear
right?
something like this, right?
Hey,
You wanna consider what they have in common?
come on, wake up!
That they drank the primordial seawater.
Yep. It's explained a little bit later on.
An
But basically,
oceanid?
what happens if someone not from Fontaine drinks primordial seawater,
Mm,
they have increased sensitivity to hydro.
that makes sense.
But they don't dissolve. But if you are from Fontaine and you drink that thing, you
You
turn into water.
Wow. Huh. Where is this?
Vache,
Are you my dear Vache?
Who's the voice actors for this?
No.
I
wait.
wanna know.
You seem to be someone else. Do you know Vache?
I tell you.
Do you know where my love is?
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm... Wait. Who am I? I'm very sorry. I fear I do not know.
Oh, interesting.
My memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood. So many fragments dissolved amidst the tide, never to be recovered. How much have I lost?
Ah, it's
How many
once
things
again.
that I once held dear while on land have I since forgotten?
It's once again playing into the prophecy. I see. You were once human?
Yes, that is what I was once. But now, I am but the consciousness of one who is lost, therefore.
You've lost your form.
Traveler
I
is
do
just
not know
being
how I
a
came to be
freaking
like this
parrot.
either. I only vaguely remember being covered in light blue water, and then all grew dim.
Light blue water. Could that have been... Could she be one of the girls who were dissolved?
I also remember going to many places. I loved adventure.
But why is
Loved
she an
exploring
Oceanid?
places of peril. No matter
Question
where I
mark
went,
behind her
Vache would
name.
go with me.
Yeah. But like, why is
She
she
may
showing
not
up
be
as
an
an
Oceanid.
Oceanid? Why is she
And I also
manifesting
loved
as an
him equally
Oceanid
as
in
much.
front of us?
Because they have no body.
We can no longer go back. The pain of such parting.
Like,
I never
I would
knew how
think
heavy it
that
could be.
an Oceanid has no physical form. Therefore, the Oceanid is the closest to what it is.
But don't
Right?
they? But like Oceanids kind of do have a physical form. Like there was that one event where you could fight an Oceanid, like fight them, not just the water illusions. So
Like, but they are comprised of water.
No.
that's
The
true.
water
Our
is their
reunion no
physical
longer
form.
has any meaning. There is no way for us to
So
create
I
any
would
new
expect as a
memories.
consciousness in a body of
The
water,
thought of me gives him
Oh,
no
I
solace.
see. Yeah.
So let
this
it
is
lie
the most
forgotten
likely
beneath the
form
waters.
it's gonna take.
If you meet
As
Vache,
compared to like a water,
Tell
a
him
human
not to
made out
look
of
for me.
water or something, it's more
Tell him to
likely gonna
move
become
on.
an Oceanid.
Mm.
That's
Or
the
a
only
giant
thing that I
hydro
still
hypostasis,
remember.
but I prefer seeing an Oceanid as compared to seeing a blue square.
I believe it would be hard for him to forget you.
Perhaps that is so. As I was submerged in the
I will say
waters,
though,
losing consciousness.
knowing
I
the
saw
end of
Vache
this
above the
Archon
surface.
quest as I do,
His eyes were filled with
because
such
I didn't play
sorrow.
all of it, but I
Such
I
pain.
got spoiled.
Oh
I spoiled
If
no.
only I
myself,
could have
but that's not
comforted
like
him.
I don't mind it.
Told
I
him
don't
that I
mind
did
spoilers.
not suffer.
Like
Indeed,
knowing the end of the
I had
Archon
felt
quest
it
as I
bleed
do,
warm.
Mm-hmm.
coming back and looking at this conversation, yeah.
Huh. I'm interested in also like figuring out what the heck this all means, but I will wait. Yeah.
I mean, I can spoil you at any time, but you will need to tell me to spoil you.
Yeah, don't spoil me. No. Also, I love. But does that mean okay? If Vasha was a witness, does that mean he's the one who dissolved her? That means Vasha was a witness to the fact that you were dissolved.
Is that what you call it? Dissolving. If anything,
You want the
I
truth,
consider
or you want me to
everyone
lie,
released.
or you want me to say good job,
It
girly?
was a state
Just
of
say
neither
good job,
fear nor
girly.
frenzy, with only an
Good job,
endless
girly.
peace. Like the water
Thank you
still.
so much.
I could
But I will
also
say,
liken it to being
the
a
name
thirsty
Vache is
person
kind of
who drinks
important,
water
as the
for
game will
first time,
inevitably tell you.
and only
Yeah.
then sees how they have lived for so long in a world of endless want and anxiety.
It seems that after body is dissolved, some measure of the consciousness still remains. You know, when I heard the dissolving thing, my first thought went to like, because you mentioned like, what if they have a sin, right? Like they probably have something that they did, which is like their sin. And I went immediately to like the original sin, or the idea of having the original sin. And I was just reading a book that sort of had a portion which was sort of talking about something like this. Although it was an unlimited flow book, so I don't think it was gonna go in deep, but I was curious because like this seems like a similar
Yeah.
concept where they have like an original sin.
What was
And
the book?
oh wait, the unlimited flow one,
Yes.
I will send you the rec later.
Oh, it's that kind of book, is it?
No, it's just like a normal unlimited flow. It's BL though, duh.
Yeah, it's that kind of book, is it?
Do I look like I'm shy about my reading preferences? Have I not talked about books enough for people to know I will read anything and everything that is handed towards me, except for Girls Love, because some of it isn't just written well. Like,
Are you talking about Yuri or are you talking about Shoujo Ai?
both.
Ah.
Both my experiences with Yuri and Shoujo I have been kind of not good. Not in the term that I'm like disgusted or anything. It's just the book hasn't been the most interesting. Feels like it lags behind everything.
Yuri does not cater to the tastes of female readers.
That's true, it doesn't.
I don't mind Shoujo Ai, but it's not my go-to.
It definitely isn't. I at this point
Like-
have gone ahead and just like I would just take it out from any of my search terms and stuff, because I just feel like whenever I end up reading a shoujo ai book or like a Yuri novel, like they're just not that good. Like they're unsatisfactory. And so I just don't enjoy them as much. So I'm like, What is
In
Shiso?
Shoujo Ai, I have to like really be in the mood for something cute.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But yes,
I
let's
think
go
I
back
hear your
to
companion.
the
It's time
the
to
questionable
get going.
Oceanid, the
Yeah,
fake Oceanid.
the fake Oceanid. Also, Ryan, I do know my friend has Riz. And you know what? Soleil can answer if she wants to teach anyone her Riz skills herself.
Fish.
And Shiso, as far as I remember, is the name of a vegetable.
Shiso. Shiso, you have to add the U behind.
Yeah. That's why I was confused.
If you like exclude the U, it becomes the name of a vegetable, like the leaf that they tend to add to like sashimi platters.
Yeah. Is
But
that coming on?
I'm
Farewell.
how
then.
do I put this?
I am glad that you were
I
able
believe
to
I have
sense
what is
my
called
presence.
unintentional riz. Like
Remember,
I don't
if
it
you
is not
see Vache,
conscious.
tell him
If
not
if I were
seek
to
me
really
out any
consciously
longer.
try to riz someone, it would be very awkward. Like I cannot. Like I could like tell someone a pickup line, but like it's very hard to express knowledge riz. I now need to know, do you have a competency case by any chance? I'm kidding.
Demoiselle, look out!
What the fuck just happened?
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what happened? When you were in the weird headspace talking to the weird water, possibly not an oceanid thing, you got sieged by an entire army of robots. Navia came to your rescue, and Navia's in trouble, so Chlorine comes to Navia's rescue.
Quick, now's our chance!
What is happening? Oh my gosh, she's so cool. What the heck?
He is also a playable 5-star character.
That I am aware of, but god dang, she is hot.
He is She is Fontaine's champion duelist.
Yeah.
So
I remember
you
that from the last
reasonably
quest.
Expect her to be quite powerful in combat.
Yeah.
Navia seems like she would be Dendro, considering that I see green bullets. But she's wearing a lot of blue.
Yeah.
So I
Also-
can't tell what element she is.
She has a geo element.
Geo?
Yeah, didn't you?
Navia is Geo?
Yeah, didn't you see it on her shoulder? Like there's the geo
No, I
vision.
didn't.
I should thank
No,
you
I
for lending
didn't.
us your
Oh my
sword,
god, it was there.
Clorand.
Right, on the bow.
But before
Yeah.
I do so, could you explain how you managed to show up here?
Wait, is that a
I
vision or a gem?
Followed you.
It's a
It seems to
vision.
me that
Fontaine's-
danger has followed you more
Fontaine's
closely as of
visions
late.
have like a different
I
shape.
believe that following someone without
I-
their knowledge is actually
I'm gonna
called
Google it.
stalking.
I'm gonna
is it
Google
not?
it. I can't. I need
Mr.
to know.
Callus's last wish was for me to ensure your safety,
Navia
and I will not
Genshin
betray his
Impact
trust.
element.
He would do the same were he alive today.
Do not speak of my father.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Sorry, demoiselle.
Little Missy,
I
you
was not
probably
strong
shouldn't
enough.
snap at your
Thank
savior.
you for your
Yeah.
aid, Miss Clorand, but do keep an eye out for your manner
You're
of
right,
speech.
Navia is Geo.
I believe we all wish to
Yeah.
avoid unnecessary
Demoiselle
emotional
Navia, she
harm.
is Geo Claymore.
Sorry,
And she
I
uses
consider
white
your
blind.
feelings.
Whatever.
That's the weapon she was shown
Wow.
What
with
else
in
do you
the
know?
in the
How did you
cutscene just
come to
now.
the conclusion that I'd be in grave danger?
I doubt
Yeah.
I know much more than you, but I believe that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances is very powerful. Your
Yeah.
performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
I'm sure they've known about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken them this long to act against me. And what about these Gardamex? I thought only those associated with the Maison Gardiennage could control them.
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I was sure to check a moment ago. They
What
are
the
not ones
heck?
used by the
Oh
authorities
my
to enforce the law.
gosh. This is going
I
great.
can
What
only
is
conclude that some
happening?
powerful or wealthy party must have obtained them via illegal
Crazy powerful,
means,
that's what's happening.
deploying them as a private force of sorts.
Whoa.
Your point being that they're out of Spina di Rosula's league, then?
Yes. Be careful and do not act rashly.
I shipped them.
I will continue investigating no matter what.
I
We will bring the truth to light.
I don't know about
That
that.
was my
I don't
father's true last wish.
I don't do you know their ages?
Regardless, thank you for your
No.
help today, Clorand. But if
Chlorine
you get any
could be
ideas,
Navia's
tell me
mom.
first. I don't much
What?
appreciate being followed.
I do not think that they'll strike again
Do
anytime soon.
you still ship them?
So I shall stop
No.
following
Dang.
you. Good day, all.
Now
Like
my
she-
ship being dismantled in a second.
She
Yeah. No
she
shipping.
could basically be
I
Navia's
suppose
mom.
that's the best
I-
news we've gotten today.
No.
Demoiselle,
no. But if
I
you say
believe that
like,
Miss Clorand was
familial
being sincere
ship,
with you.
that's okay.
If we try,
Yeah, I
we
mean,
could
that I
attempt to
definitely
thaw
that is
relations
that
a
is
little.
definitely okay.
I know, she's...
What just happened? Who was that?
That was Miss
We were
Clorine,
done for.
otherwise known as the Electro Mommy of the
nowhere while
Fontaine.
Yeah, Electro Mommy is correct. Electro Mommy is correct.
Every
So-
region has
And
one.
there was that
Yeah,
champion
that's
duelist in
true.
Clorand who came out to
Like,
save us too.
In
We had
Mondstadt,
lucky
we have
there.
Lisa.
Paimon
Mm,
probably
mm, mm.
couldn't have fought them
In
off
Liyue,
otherwise.
we have Beidou.
Yes.
In Inazuma, we even have two of them. We have Raiden and we have Yae Miko.
That's true.
In
I honestly think-
Sumeru,
I honestly think
Wait.
Yae Miko might be more Electro Mommy than Raiden ever was.
'cause
Sorry.
Yae Miko is mommy and Raiden
Yeah.
is Electro.
Yeah.
I don't think Sumeru has an Electro woman.
Not yet, at least.
There's Dea and Candice, but they're not Electro.
That's true.
No. Lisa is honorary Sumeru. She studied at the academia. It's good enough.
Yeah, we're just.
She
Yeah,
got it. She got a
that
Sumeru
works.
skin.
Yeah, it works. It works. Oh, so you're a fighter now, Paimon? Thank you for the rescue, Navia.
Oh,
I thought you said you're a 5-star
that
now,
polite.
Paimon, and I'm like,
that wasn't really a
no, I
farewell
don't want
meal
that.
we had back there. Not for me, anyway. In truth, I hope that every meal we have together shall be a victory feast. As such, we're still partners. There's no need to thank me.
It will take 50
If Paimon
years
became
for me
a
to match
5-star
Demoiselle's
character,
magnanimity.
I'm not pulling.
If it were
No
me,
one
I
is.
would have joined the Spina di Rosula on account of her goodwill long ago.
All right, you two. That's enough.
What is
Actually,
happening?
Nadia, how did you know that we were in danger? You sure did show up in the nick of time.
Well, to be honest, you're the one who tipped us off, Paimon.
Huh? Really? Paimon contributed somehow?
Paimon contributed
Ooh, Paimon's even more amazing than she thought.
Paimon's more
Yes,
amazing than
all
she
thanks to
thought.
you grabbing
Bitch
my
claiming
drink by
credit for
mistake.
something she didn't do
Yeah.
intentionally.
Yeah.
That help.
After we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our bases when I suddenly thought of what you said. That the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky.
Wait, you mean that? I thought it tasted strange as well, but I couldn't be sure.
Fanta only comes in sweet flavors. So how
Because
could it have
it's
tasted
Fanta.
salty? The color of the drink, if I recall, had also been a bit off.
So the Fanta had been spiked with water from the primordial sea?
They just say yes, flat out tell you.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you hadn't drunk that cup for me,
She'd be dead.
Spina
Guess
di
who would
Rosula
be
is preparing
dead?
the grandest of awards for you as we speak for saving the boss.
Huh. Really?
Paimon,
Fortunately,
Paimon, stop thinking
Paimon.
about the money.
Yeah, neither of us
They're
are from
broke.
Fontaine.
Cut them some
Otherwise, we
slack.
would have been dead.
I sent people to Hotel de Boer to
Cut
investigate.
them some slack
But
after
whoever
you
did
ate
this
them
left
out of
no
house
trace
and
at all.
home.
Yeah.
That's when I figured out that you might be
They
in
still gotta
danger,
prepare
and
a
hurried here
reward.
as quickly as I could.
See, I actually would really like to. I'm pretty sure they're gonna send us to the primordial sea at some point.
Name.
Are they
We're
though?
caught up
I
in
think
this mess
so.
too, aren't we?
Well, you did foil a plan
I
that
just
they were
want to
probably
see
pretty
inside
proud of,
Nirvalet's
and almost
office.
got their name in the
That's all I
Same.
want.
Speaking of which, did
I'm
anything strange
excited.
happen when you drank the primordial
He's so
seawater?
hot, dude.
Well, it can't be coincidence.
I
that
see
the
you like the
traveler
daddy
fainted just
types.
now. She
No,
said
I
that she
just
heard
like
that
his
voice
appearance.
calling
I
for
don't think
Should
his
I- Should I
personality is
change
that
my
great.
Fugi for tomorrow? Should I make my Fugi Nirvalet?
But it was real faint.
I mean, if you'd like to, go for it. Who am I to stop
The
you?
primordial seawater?
Yeah, then I'll make you Paimon, okay?
No, no, I refuse to be Paimon. My voice isn't even that high pitched.
I can
You
make
just
it.
went high.
I can make
You
it that
just
high
went
pitched.
high.
And this time, Paimon heard it too, but it was real faint. Does this situation have to do with the primordial seawater?
According to
You know,
Lynette, the ability to hear
I
voices
feel
like
like
that.
seawater should be 2 words instead of 1 word.
Yeah, I don't know why it suddenly became one word because it was different all this while.
I guess whoever translated it didn't
Pay
do a
attention.
good job.
Yeah, probably. Oh well, I mean, it still makes sense. It's still like grammatically correct, but it looks awful.
Not really. Like, if we get into the grammar of it, like a joined word, like everyday.
Mm.
Whether you put everyday as 1 word or 2 words changes the meaning of the word.
That's true.
So the fact that like we recognize that we're talking about water from the primordial sea, but therefore it should be 2 separate words because
That's
we're referring to
true,
water
that's
from the primordial
true.
sea, and not
Primordial,
seawater from the
that's-
primordial.
Yeah, that's true. Dang it. Sucks that you know so much sometimes, because then I can't be stupid. I
No,
can't.
this is the straight man funny man stream, but it's the straight man and the stupid man. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love you.
I know you love me. We've hung out too much for you to hate me now, okay?
I'd like you better if
The
you used your
primordial
Fugi, but
seawater raises someone's sensitivity to
Do you want me to
hunger when
change
it's
it right
used on
now?
people who
I
are
can.
no, we already
pain?
said you do it tomorrow.
That doesn't sound like
Yeah,
too much of a
did.
bad thing, to be honest.
I'm gonna use RNG to decide whether I change my Fugi for tomorrow or not.
You're really gonna
You can
change
continue playing while I go silent just to
Okay.
Tatsumaki my decision.
it. Okay, I also gained some new intel. Okay, new intel?
Intel? While you were out
Yeah.
cold?
Well, let's hear it, shall we?
Vache! Vache! Yeah, that's all the intel we got. We got Vache.
The voice in the fountain belonged to one of the missing women. A person named Vache was a witness when she dissolved.
Oh, that is important.
Why? You thought,
Why
Navia,
he
I
took-
was gonna like give you some random information that had nothing to do with anything?
Vache. That name
Tells you how
doesn't ring a
little
bell.
Navia trusts us, huh?
I suppose he
Yeah.
hasn't stepped forward as a
Also,
witness
my
in court
deepest
lately.
condolences, but
Since he saw that young woman
Tatsumaki said
dissolve,
no new
he was at
Fugi,
least
so
at the
I will
crime
still
scene.
be child tomorrow.
But he never gave
Let's
testimony
go.
or
We're
any
living our
information regarding
Chilumi
people dissolving
dreams.
in the primordial
Woo.
seawater. Could he have been threatened?
My first conclusion would have been that he did it. Why are these
Want me to
people
say
like
something?
yes?
He did it when?
When oh my god, okay, my brain went straight to the 18 plus stuff, so I'm not sorry though. If he's still alive, we should try searching. Dude, he's obviously
So-
part of this whole scheme.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
How
This is
much
very important
spoilers do you
information
want? Like
indeed.
a little
We
bit
will continue
or
to
a
investigate.
lot?
You can spoil me on this part. I think that's okay.
Right. So they're looking for Vache as a witness to the dissolving, right?
Yeah.
And you say that Vache committed the dissolving, right?
Yeah.
Both happened and not at the same time.
Oh my gosh. That's worse.
Okay, so I'm not gonna say any more for now.
Yeah. Don't.
Play the Archon
I'm-
quest like a good girly and figure it out.
I'm now angry at this Vache. Because if he just did it, I would be less angry. But he did it and saw it? I'm more angry somehow. By we, you mean us too, right?
Oh, you
He
mean
is both
you'll help us
witness
investigate?
Well,
and
he did
culprit,
say that our
but
farewell
not at
meal
the same
didn't really
time.
count.
That makes
That means
so
we're
much
still
sense.
partners, right? And besides, we're in
I
this
hope it
now
makes
at a
dollars as
positive
well.
time.
Nah.
You're not gonna let the people who targeted us get off the hook so easily, are you, traveler?
This will prove to be their biggest mistake.
I just like
Mademoiselle,
how
do
Paimon
try
is
not
like,
to look quite so
we're
pleased.
gonna
You are
stop
the
them,
face of
right,
Spina
Traveler? And
Dirasula,
Paimon
after
does
all.
nothing, and you're the one who does
Yeah.
all the
You
work.
talk too much.
And then you're like, I have
well,
to.
in that case, let's head back to one of our bases, shall we? I'll arrange
I
accommodations for you.
I really don't like
we
Paimon,
also
but
have
okay.
some plans to go over, and hopefully we can deepen our
Paimon
bonds as
is
partners.
the epitome of
We'll
the
take it one step
acronym
at a
called
time, I
NATO.
guess.
No action,
Don't worry,
talk
you two.
only.
With us around,
Yeah.
our base is definitely secure.
The only thing Paimon does is to like stop you when you get to the red part of the map and be like, let's explore the area ahead of us later, and then maybe throw you off a cliff or something.
That's true. That's true. I hate that you're right. I don't know that song that goes treat me like apple tea. Apple tea? I have no idea what you're talking about actually, but since you say that it would fit Soleil a lot, I will take your word for it because I have no idea what you're talking about anyways.
I think that's apple tea.
Yeah, but
Nah, I don't know that song.
Let's make sure
Sorry.
we weren't followed first.
I've been keeping watch, Demoiselle. I haven't spotted anyone suspicious thus far.
listen.
Very good. But let's not let our guard down for now.
Yeah.
I shall find rooms for our respected guests.
Okay.
Thank you, Malus. Now, let's continue, traveler.
Don't worry, the cutscene ends here. You get a walk.
Where's the
Just keep walking. It's fine. Just keep walking.
Okay. Oh, so the thing is inside here. It's like in a crypt. It looks like a crypt. Oh gosh, it really is. Wow.
Sorry, did you say crypt?
Yeah.
I think it's more apt to call it the sewers. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're probably not wrong.
This is what it looks like. You're like dropping underground. What would it be if not the sewers? And you realize the minimap changed.
Yeah, we're under the thingy now.
That's the new layer function of the minimap.
That's good though. That's very helpful actually.
But it doesn't work for Enkanomiya or like
No.
the chasm. So
That's the
like
worst. Wow,
major sad.
that's that's so useless then. What the heck?
By the way, there is the cat down there. If you use Barbara, the cat will not run away, but if you use anyone else, the cat will run away.
Oh, oh my
Apparently animals
gosh.
like Barbara, but and the other NPC that like not the other like the other character, playable character that NPCs don't like get affected by when you attack them is Baiju. So Baiju and Barbara are universally liked by all NPCs no matter what you do.
I see.
Like whether you use your skill, your attack, or your burst, they will just clap for you.
Did you hear belly flop? It's treat me like white teas.
This is your
Don't
base?
roast me.
It's not quite what Paimon imagined.
Your accommodations have been arranged. Under the present circumstances, I can confidently say it's the best we have.
Well, thank you so much for my expectations.
Well,
mean,
our funds have been a
Your
little
expectations
tight
were too
lately.
high.
After all,
Yeah.
we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. In fact, our funds often come from citizenry who support us.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone. But if you have the support of the people, that does sound like it's worth it.
To be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back when my father was in charge a few years ago. I'm afraid I'm not quite his equal.
That's the reason why Navia makes her own macarons, because
She can't
Because she
afford
can't
to
afford a
buy
chef.
them.
How did he...
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
Melus and Silver don't really look
I'll explain
competent
it
in my
myself.
opinion, but
I suppose I couldn't run from this topic
They-
forever.
They're very competent
as
life
partners,
assistants.
This is something I
Yeah.
hope they can
They might
understand.
not be competent mafia
father's
boss
name is Callus.
assistants.
yeah.
The same one they call Callus the Unfaithful in the streets.
Who?
3 years ago, he was accused of murdering his own friend. But he chose a
Who?
duel to defend his honor instead of standing trial. He died in the duelist's ring.
The music became so sad, and I honestly have no sympathy because I have no idea who
I do not
Callus
believe
is.
my father was a murderer. I'm sure he was set up. At the time, I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence.
I see.
Strangely, he not only requested the duel himself, but rumor has it that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena. 3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that. How could he protect his honor if he's dead? If anything, he gave up his chance to defend himself.
Dude, Callus the Unfaithful, or rather Callus, he had very good reason for doing what he did. And it's just that Navia doesn't see that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I mean, hate to say, but I feel like he's might have done something that contributed to the murder of his friend, but he might not be like actively participating in it. Mew ain't mean. She's just flat out rude to me. I told you I can't spell. Well, Ryan, you do realize your inability to spell doesn't make it like an emergency for me to decipher your words, right? Like, I can't do that. Your inability to communicate with proper spelling that is understandable to most people doesn't suddenly make me rude. It just means that you can't spell. That's not the same thing as being rude. Like, it's just different things. Oh well. It does seem quite odd. Do you have any clues as to why? The music stopped all of a sudden, and that's weird.
The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
Oh.
Keep
So
that thought
that's
in
why
mind,
you're so
by the way.
determined to get to the bottom of that case.
The one that you know,
That's
you said
right.
that he might have had a
Also tried
hand
to
in his
investigate the
friend's
murder my
death or
father was
something.
implicated in. But I haven't found a single new clue in my countless reviews of the investigation records. However, I believe that if the murder case is related to those behind the disappearances, they must know something. I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend, I must get to the truth. If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me. And now, here I am investigating his death. You really are a handful, aren't you, Papa?
Huh.
Padre.
Interesting. Interesting.
She has
Interesting.
daddy issues. That's all I can think.
Yeah, she
She has
does.
major daddy issues.
Again, Ryan, I'm not making fun of you. And again, I'm not roasting you. Your inability to spell doesn't suddenly make it an emergency for me to decipher your chat messages. That's. Yeah. I don't know what else to tell you, buddy. Just, it is what it is. Seeking the truth for the sake of your family. Oh, so it's always pandering towards Traveler's thing of, I want to know the truth, like, for like my brother's truth and like what happened to the both of us and whatever. It always ends up being like that. You know, we're quite alike in this regard. I see.
Demoiselle, please, if there is anything I can do, anything at all.
Life
I
assistant.
also will never believe
Yeah.
that Master
You know,
Callus
Silver
murdered
looks like
anyone.
Forsyth.
None whom I respect
ID.
more than the two of you, Demoiselle.
I won't
Master
lie.
Callus did so much good in life, yet all it took was one murder case for him to be dubbed Callus the Unfaithful. Even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our strained finances at present.
Wait, if Callus was such a good man, wouldn't people at least be a little suspicious when he was accused?
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not something exclusive to people from Fontaine, really. Everyone's like that. People love watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching good people fall into an abyss from one slip-up just as much.
Oh my. Okay.
Never mind. If Callus was really falsely accused, we have to find the truth. He didn't deserve to have that happen to him.
Huh.
There is one other thing. Master
I'm
Callus's
on.
opponent in the duel
Keeps making decisions for the
was
traveler.
Miss Cora.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like we don't get the choice to say no.
then isn't that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him?
Yes, Paimon, that is exactly what it means.
Okay, to be fair, a duel is for the purpose of proving your proving your innocence or like proving the fact that you're honorable. If you die in the duel, just because the person, like, how is it the fault of the person dueling you? You chose this yourself.
Yeah. Like that's a very good point. Give me a hot moment. Let me close my windows. I will be back in like 10 seconds.
Don't worry. No wonder the mood was a little strange between the two of you, but I'm not gonna click on it just yet, because I wanna look at
Yes,
chat. Let me
I'm back.
see. You like
I'm back.
Nimona?
But,
I don't think there's a character called Nimona in the entirety of Genshin Impact, right? Did I miss like a big character?
no, because I too do not recall a character named Nimona. I know Mona, but not
Yeah.
Nimona.
If you meant Mona, I'm like neutral about her. I don't think I've had enough interaction with Mona specifically to have any opinions about her.
Back to the duel between Chlorint and Callus, which is his name is kind of unfortunate if you think about
Yeah,
it.
I mean, they clearly did it on purpose, but
Yes.
still.
But with the thing with Chlorint
Mm-hmm.
and what's his name again? Callus.
Callus.
and I just forgot it. Okay, okay. In my defense, I'm playing Genshin right now. I'm playing Genshin while watching your stream. Okay. So the thing with that, I would assume that the members of the Spina di Rosa or whatever they call themselves, they are
Rosula.
feeling.
Mm.
Are they not called Rosa?
Spina di Rosula. Pretty sure that's the name. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Just go on.
I missed out one syllable. One
Yeah.
syllable.
It doesn't
Kidding.
matter. Just go on. I want to hear more of
But
your
so
pretty
like
voice.
their members are because it's mentioned by Navia earlier that her father had gotten injured to the point where it would have been reasonable to say that he lost the duel and therefore he needs to stand trial, right? Because only with a
Yeah.
victory can you avoid standing trial.
Yeah.
However, her father refused to accept that he lost, so that's a personal decision.
Yeah.
And so to like an ordinary person, like for us who are far removed from the situation, we'll see it as he chose to die. Correct?
No, that wasn't like
to-
my logic here. Like, I wasn't even talking about like he threw himself into the duel and still didn't give up even though he was really badly injured. Like, I was talking about why does she consider Clorind as his like murderer?
Correct. I'm getting to that.
Oh, sorry.
I'm getting to that.
I'm
girlie.
sorry I interrupted you.
But like, so to someone who's not involved in the situation, like you can see that the choice to stay on in that duel
Yeah.
is Kella's personal choice, right?
Yeah.
But to them, like to these three people, Chlorine should have stopped the duel because it's clear that she won, so there's no need to continue with the duel. That's why they blame her.
That's quite illogical but expected when you're sort of like on the periphery of
Because
the situation.
like they are related to Callus,
Yeah, that's
and
the
they're not
thing.
related to Chlorine, so it's a normal emotional response.
Yeah,
But
that is so
like
much sense.
from the perspective of an outsider, illogical, completely illogical.
Yeah.
But from their standpoint,
I guess it
that's
makes
why
sense.
they feel like emotionally charged about it.
Yeah. See, I'm not very convinced that this Spina di Rosula, like this organization, it looks to me more like petty thievery, like gang, like, you know, neighborhood gang type of thing, not like an actually upstanding organizations that is trying to help people. Like, no, like, oh, we're suddenly like resisting against the royalty vibes. It's just that we're just
They can't be resisting against the royalty vibe. Navia's dressed like freaking princess.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it just seems like she might have been part of like a slightly illegal gang sort of situation, but her like outlook towards that is like, oh, my dad did good for the people, which fair enough, he probably did feed her stuff like that because it makes sense, right? You don't want your children to know what you're doing actually if you're doing bad things, unless you know you want them to follow in your footsteps, but it does not seem like her father wanted that, so no wonder the mood was a little strange between the two of you.
I don't think
Not
the
the sort
Spina
of thing
di
that you can just
Rosula
let go and move
is
on
like
from.
an official
This grand
organization.
has
Yeah,
always
that's the
placed
thing.
great
If they
emphasis
were-
on the honorable nature
They're
of
they're
the
definitely
duel.
more underground
If an
now as
opponent
compared to
doesn't
the
yield,
past.
Yeah.
she will not stop
But
either.
as far as
She
we
knew
know,
Master
because we
Callus
never meet
beforehand and greatly
Callus,
respected him,
right?
but
Because man's
seeing
dead.
how
Man's
he
dead
was
and
resolute
man's
in
not
the
coming
arena,
back. But
there was
with
only ever one
Navia,
choice she could have made.
her goals for this
It's not that I
organization
don't
is not
understand
to
her at all,
oppose the justice
I-
system,
I just
Yeah.
but
can't
rather
deal
she
with
wants
this
to
yet.
make it heard
Don't
that the
worry,
justice
Navia.
system,
I know
firstly,
how
is
you
not
feel.
infallible,
You don't have to force yourself
and
to do
secondly, is not entertainment.
Afterward, Ms. Cloran
Yeah.
told us
So she's
that
fighting
at the
for these 2
start of the
points.
duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle
I
Navia's
see.
safety.
Then that indicates that he intended to die in that duel. Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
that is
yeah,
our understanding
that's
as
usually
well.
what someone who's about to die would do.
Oh, Papa. What madness drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care of me? All right. Anyway, that's the information I wanted to share with you. Even if it did sound like I was just complaining towards the end.
No, it's
I'm
alright.
glad you realized that, Navia. You were whining.
Yeah, but come on. This is such a weird, like, this is such a weird character, like, quest line to have. Like, why is this
Why is
important?
this not in the Navia character
Yeah.
quest, right?
I understand how important this is to. Yeah. Why is this not in her story quest? Because this is quite unnecessary.
Thanks. You two should go and rest. This was quite a day after all.
Yeah. Paimon's beat.
Bruh,
Please,
she's not gonna
relax.
die,
I
but
would like to beat
We will
Paimon.
ensure you rest soundly.
Paimon didn't even do anything. I don't get it.
Yeah, Paimon just floated.
Okay, we're resting now. We're resting, we're rested. A
I
peaceful
have like
night
a
passes under the
trauma about
Spina
being made to
Dilucidus
rest in Genshin
protection.
because of what happened in Mew Suzami.sus Archon quest.
Oh yeah, oh my gosh.
You're like, yeah, let's rest, and then the day repeats itself like 5 times.
Yeah,
The other two go.
it was the worst.
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina place of origin, and where we have our headquarters.
Poisson.
There's not much for them to do here at the moment.
Paimon gets the feeling that you're just trying to get them off your back.
Which is very smart, not smart of you. I was gonna
Never
say,
mind that. When did you get back?
yeah.
Were you waiting here the whole time?
No, I just returned after going out for a while. I did some investigating yesterday regarding the name Vache.
Vache.
So you didn't sleep at all?
How could I after having such critical new evidence appear?
Guess Paimon wasn't speaking for everyone
Yeah.
just now, huh?
But
Yeah.
it's only canon because
Unfortunately,
even
this
Fossil
name
Lord
seems
doesn't
to have been
sleep
wiped from
when she has a
existence.
trial, so
It doesn't seem to have a
Wow.
match anywhere. I suspect that those behind this have already taken steps to hinder an investigation from this angle. But that does prove that this Vache person is a key witness in the incident.
I just shivered.
That mean we're too late though?
There's just a kid running in the background. What the heck?
There is one ray of hope.
yes, she
One
is
place
just
in
there.
Fontaine that they would find almost impossible to threaten, no matter how much they wanted to. And that is the
New
archives
Villette.
kept by Chief Justice New Villette, a
Nouvelle.
place where detailed
New
files
Villette.
on all the cases
I
of
really
New
like
Villette.
his
years are
name.
kept.
It's so
If
French.
the Oceanid you met is one of the young women
Oceanid?
who went missing recently, we should be able to find some
Oceanid?
related information there.
What the
Oceanid. Oceanid.
So
What?
nervous.
I don't know, man.
Archive of cases?
I'm still gonna call them Oceanids.
Oof. Guess that's the hard-working Chief Justice for you. In that case,
He
what
doesn't
did
have
you
anyone else
tell
under
us?
him, does he?
He has a bunch of Melusines,
Aren't you coming along?
which are
yeah.
the little sea
Did you
slug
get
looking
tired?
people you see
Yeah.
walking around.
No, it's nothing. Let's go see the Honorable Chief Justice.
Let's go see Mr. Nouvellette. Sorry, Monsieur Nouvellette.
I'm excited. I am very
Go
excited.
to Palace Memoria.
Okay, where is that one? Oh, it's like on the top
On-
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo! Bond of Life.
The palais is right up ahead.
The
Come on.
ballet. Oh my gosh.
Palais Memoria.
Marmoria, isn't it? Marmonia.
Marmonia? But you see it French.
Marmonia.
Marmonia. I don't know. Don't
Whatever.
I'm not
It's just
I'm
where
not a
is
good
the
speaker of French.
the thingy that's near the statue of the seven. That's it. That's all I'm calling. It's, I refuse
The
to
thing
learn
that
the
is near the
names.
statue of the
No,
seven.
as much as I love French and I wanted to learn it as language and I have a rudimentary understanding of it, I'm not gonna bother. I really don't like the gloves that the traveler wears sometimes.
Halt! Please state your business here. The Chief Justice is presently occupied with official matters.
Huh. This place does look pretty heavily guarded. Guess that proves that Nervalet's files are really secure.
Call
Hey,
him Mr.
don't you recognize
Nouvellette,
us?
not Nouvellette. Paimon, you're so rude.
Huh? Who are you? Just to be clear, I don't care who you are or who you might be related to. Our rules make no exceptions.
See, they've got great discipline too.
What are you looking for, subordinates?
Paimon can tell.
The way that you're...
If you're here just
She's
to
like
crack
fishing.
jokes, I
Yeah.
can point you towards the exit. Unlike some, we're busy, so please leave if you don't have a reason to be here.
No. What I meant to say is, shouldn't you remember us from a few days ago? We were at the trial of the great magician Linny.
Oh, yes, I remember. I read about it in the Steambird. You must be Linny's attorneys. It's all coming back to me now.
Wow.
We're here today to report and archive some information on a follow-up case.
Huh. Is that even a thing?
Of course.
She's trying so
Worry.
hard to
We're
smoke
here
her
on
way.
official
What the
business.
fuck? Why can't they
Trust
just talk
us.
to Neuvillette?
All right then,
Neuvillette.
I'll
Because
let
they
you
can't
go.
enter his
Chief
office.
Justice is just inside.
Oh, so they will
thanks so
talk to
much.
him. I see. I see. I see. Knock
you,
on
really.
door. Wow, she didn't even move her hands.
Please come in.
Oh, his office is so huge. Hello.
Hello, Mr. New Roulette.
I really love the way that his model looks. He looks like a peacock or like a ornate bird. Especially with the feather thingies in the back.
Monsieur Nervalet.
Those are not feathers. Those are his horns, by the way.
Yeah, obviously.
Either way.
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance to you.
So you're not mad at us?
Paimon,
We're looking for a man
Paimon
called
needs to
Vache.
stop
He
before
may have
New
been an
Roulette
eyewitness
actually
of
Yeah.
gets
this
mad.
case. If we can find him, we may be able to unearth some key information on the case.
Ah, I see. In that case, please wait here a moment
Oh
while
my
I browse through the
gosh.
files.
He's so cool. Look at his eyes. Also, yeah, he really does look like Zhongli. Like,
He not only has like a similar eye shape, he has like the vibe.
yeah, also similar voices. And like
Yes.
the whole like serpentine looking. Yeah. Gee. Wow.
I will also say though that like
Unfortunately,
if you compare New Roulette's models
I'm quite certain
to
that no one by the name
like,
of Vache has been involved
child's
in any
model,
case,
let's say, you
criminal
can
or
see the
civil,
quality
in the
difference.
past several years.
Yeah.
There are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
But he existed.
Yeah. Guess that's that. So we're back to square one.
You see, Vache
Traveler,
exists.
What if it was really just a
Obviously, he
dream?
does.
Is that so? All right then. Thank you so much, Monsieur Neuvillette. We'll take our leave now.
Mr. New Roulette.
Huh.
Ahem.
That throat clearing. Come on.
Miss Nadia, I can understand how you feel. Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man.
Dang.
We deeply regret his passing.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
you
I
just-
see how it is. You're just gonna do this here right now, are you?
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette? Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? Or just express some tendril of regret? No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words. You only said those things because you felt like you should.
I mean, that's good enough reason too, dude. Like, that's enough reason too, honestly.
It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last resort. You even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead.
Ah,
In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear. If you truly
oh, why
regret
is she
my father's
crying?
death,
Oh my gosh.
then why didn't you call a stop to the duel? Why didn't you give me the power to stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die, despised and hated by all? Everything was hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed everything.
Okay,
There
like
are still so many things I never got to tell him.
I can't I can't muster
So many
it. Like, I
questions
can't
he still
feel
owes me
any
answers to.
sympathy for this
Same.
girl.
If you really
Like,
have no heart, then just look me in the eyes.
I don't see
Navia,
anything in your
will
eyes
show you the
except
true
maybe
meaning
some
of
character
regret.
design, darling.
Yeah.
But like, I
I'm
feel
sorry,
that
Miss Navia.
it tends to
You
be
and
a
my
thing
father are truly
where
alike. You keep all
Hoyoverse
kinds of things in
just
your heart
makes
and never say a word
more
to anyone.
and more tragic backstories in Genshin Impact that doesn't add to the
It's
character.
not so much that you
It really
can't feel,
doesn't.
but that you would
it
never
really
express
doesn't.
anything.
Like
Oh,
like
well.
this,
In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy of
like
the
that's
Chief
my
Justice.
beef with Kavi. I
My
feel like there was
apologies
too
for
much
taking my
trauma in
emotions
that
out on you,
one
Monsieur
person,
Chief
and
Justice.
like
Let's
it was
go, traveler in
unnecessary
Paimon.
trauma. And like for this, like I look at Navia's rant, because it is a rant,
Yeah.
as like information on who Neuvillette is. But I cannot bring it in myself to feel any sympathy for Navia. Especially
Same.
not when she lashes out like that.
Same.
She's lashing out at people who
Navia,
doesn't
are
deserve
you
her shit.
okay?
Exactly.
I'm fine.
But it started
And
raining
she
in the
doesn't want help. That's the best part.
Rain. It's raining.
Bruh.
Wasn't it still sunny when we went into the building? And there shouldn't be any active trials
I think
today.
the rain is connected to Neuvillette.
Now that I
You
think of
and
it,
basically
on the
everyone
day
who
my
has
father
played
was
this, by
convicted
the
of
way.
murder, it was also raining.
This is the other reason why people suspect that Neuvillette is the Hydro Dragon. Because
Yeah.
if you remember from Act 1, what Firminet tells you, Hydro Dragon, don't cry. Right?
Mm.
So if it really rains because the Hydro Dragon is crying, look at who Navia upset just now.
Yep. She
That
did.
is why the reason, like that is one of the theories why Neuvillette is the Hydro Dragon. Not to
Aw.
mention that he is neither archon nor man, so
Yeah, there really aren't like a lot of explanations that I would go towards for Neuvillette. But also, we were going back to the previous topic of Navia, and like I don't feel any empathy or sympathy or compassion for her, because okay, the first reason is it's a game, and I'm not that emotionally invested in this game, right? And the second reason is it seems unnecessary. Like 3 years is enough of time for you to figure a lot of stuff out about yourself as a person. And like, yeah, a lot of people don't, but in this case she has like ample support from like her father's subordinates who clearly understand that her father chose it himself. Like no matter what, this would have been the outcome, because he's literally pushing himself towards that cliff to fall down off of it. Like even if the idea wasn't to be, like portrayed as basically evil and like a traitor by the rest of the populace, but like the point was he still had to die. He literally put himself in a situation where he would die. Even if he didn't kill his friend, he probably knew that he would be the first one who was suspected and convicted. Like, if her father is, as she says, really smart and like is helping people, then he probably came to that conclusion himself and didn't have to do any much of thinking about it.
What is it? Did you think of something?
Your father's case, was he outside when it happened?
Yeah, he was outside. It was uncovered and the rain could fall there. Why? Do you think the rain could have affected the crime scene? That thought has occurred to us before.
I don't think
We've even
rain could
expanded
have
the search
affected
area
the
to try to
crime
account for that.
scene.
Yeah.
But remember,
Didn't find
there's
anything of value.
something water, something dissolve.
Yeah, I already connected the dots. There was something you didn't know at the time.
Oh? Wait. You don't mean...
The fact that people can be turned into water.
So you're saying that the true murderer could have been turned into water and then got washed away with the rain? Yeah. And if that's what had happened, then no one would have believed your dad, even if he explained
And
what
that's
he saw
why
to the
he
authorities.
can't say it.
I really
Yeah.
think I found a true genius for
Because
a
there's no
partner.
evidence. Like,
You're completely completely
let's
right.
assume that
How
like
did I not connect the
Callus
dots
saw
earlier?
the murderer being turned to water, right?
That's the thing.
But he have no proof.
Yeah, we have no proof, and there is a high chance that he himself was then connected to this water disappearance thing. Like, if he saw it, he's already connected to it, but if he didn't do anything about it, or like maybe, because she said her father was looking into these serial disappearances, right? And so
He could be like, you know, a witness.
yeah, he would be a witness, and that automatically would mean he would have to die. Like, she was
Correct.
supposed to die because she got too close, or like is now on the same path as her father. But she can't die because she's a playable character, but we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that, but like,
Let's
so
go to Poisson.
like from her
This
dad's
new lead
point
in
of view,
mind,
right? If
we'll get
there's
to the
no
bottom of my
evidence and
father's
he's
case
a
for sure.
witness, what's the best thing to do?
Kill him, obviously. Kill himself.
He basically only has one path left in front of him.
Yeah.
And you see, they didn't.
She still
Now
doesn't
you
connect
know-
the dots.
Now you know why I don't like Navia.
I don't. I mean, I don't really care for her, but like, I don't like her either. I don't think she's a good character to be connected to.
Yeah,
the
like I mean, this is
Archon
my reason for
quest.
not liking. Like, I agree with you. I don't like Navia either, but that is my reason for not liking Navia.
Yeah.
Because like even after she puts all this together, right? Like before that, it was just her lashing out at people who did deserve it, and she doesn't feel remorse for it. And even after she has figured it out,
She doesn't realize.
She still doesn't think that it's like
Yeah, that's
her fault.
that. I don't like Navia. I'ma be
Like
honest.
the ending scene of this quest, you witness a conversation between Navia and Neuvillette, and like they do make up. It's kind of like a reconciliation, but it doesn't feel like one.
Oh no.
Not to me, at least.
Yeah,
So that's the reason why I don't like Navia.
Huh.
Do you want to go with me now? Or do you want to head over by yourself later?
Oh my gosh, Navia. We
She's
should go
bad.
while the idea's still fresh.
Great. Let's go then.
So, where are we supposed to go there?
I want to
Oh.
see the fortress of Meropid though.
Excuse me, did we just get transported automatically?
Yes, you did.
That's fantastic.
They do
honestly.
that. So like in certain quests and stuff, if the characters invite you away and you say yes, they automatically teleport you there.
That's awesome. That's
If
so
you say
good.
no, you have to find the place yourself.
Glad I said yes, dude. I'm so glad I said yes. This looks so dilapidated. What? Am I crazy for thinking that?
No, you're not.
Whoa, what a huge ship! Why
Oh
would
yeah,
a
I
ship
saw
be
the
anchored
flying
at a
ships
place
in the
like
trailer.
this?
I want to know if we can go on a flying ship at some point.
Maybe in
There's no
a
need to be so
future
surprised.
update.
While it may look like
Yeah.
a ship, it's actually Spina di Rosula's headquarters.
I actually didn't play past this point. Like, I didn't reach Poisson. I didn't reach the
Oh.
land of the Koaso, so I don't know what's beyond this.
Okay, are you sure you want to watch it then?
My father was the one who
I
asked
don't
for it to
mind.
be
I don't
built
mind
like
spoilers,
this.
but I do have
Perhaps
to
our
warn
taste
you
in
that I will
exterior
probably
design is the
leave
only
in a
thing we
bit to get
occasionally had
dinner.
in common.
Oh, that's okay.
And
that's
if
okay.
you're still streaming
After
I'm
you-
done with
yeah.
my work, I'll pop in. But if not, you know where to find me.
Yeah.
A gigantic and glamorous ship embodies discovery,
I swear they're just
opportunity,
pirates.
Yeah.
ambition, and conquest.
They're just pirates.
It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and limitless future.
Does it now? Okay, I think I'm starting to get why you like it. You know, I'm starting to get why I dislike you more and more. Like,
It symbolizes
And
the
Paimon
Spina
had
di
you were
Rosula's
bluffing when you
bright
said
and
Spina di
luminous
Rosula
future
had a
and
glorious
your lack
past.
of money, apparently.
yeah.
Like, how much money goes
Emma was
into the
confused
upkeep
why
of that
group
ship?
with such a history would live in the sewers.
Yeah.
But now that Paimon
You
has seen this
see?
ship for
Even
herself,
Paimon calls it the
she's been
sewers.
convinced.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
Poisson
not
is
the
where
I feel
crypt.
Santa Rosula
justified.
began, after all. It's our main base, our home.
I'm
I-
justified. I'm justified.
You're so
I'm justified. They
justified.
live in the sewers.
And also, I just realized I actually don't think I like the voice acting for this specific character Navia that much.
Oh, the VA?
Yeah, I don't like the voice acting. Not the VA. I don't really have any opinions about the voice actor, but just the voice acting in some
Like, as in Navia's
places.
voice. Like, specifically Navia's voice.
Yeah, it's like some of it is kind of badly done. Like some lines. Most of it is fine, but like some of it is badly done, you know? How do I get there? I'm confused. Is that like a route? What is that? How do I get there? What?
Can't help you.
Huh. Oh well, I found my way indeed. That was simple. Surprisingly. Why do I have to talk to Melus? Why do I have to do all of this in an Archon quest? Where's the goddamn Archon, dude? Like, this
Sleeping
isn't
in her
even
office.
related to Focalors. Oh, no! Not me falling off that thing. Also, honestly, that I feel like that would have happened no matter what I did. That this is precarious.
No, it just tells us that you have skill issues.
Stop it. Be nice to me. I'm so nice to you.
Melus, we're back.
How are they traveling so fast, honestly?
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle, and our most important partners.
Oh my gosh.
You said before that you still had some business at the court. What brings you back to Poisson so quickly?
Why are you?
About that. It's because my partner here reminded me of something really important. You see, what if
How
my
is
father's
she
case
not
has something to do
stopping?
with water from the primordial sea?
What's wrong with you?
You still remember, right, Melus? On that night, it was raining?
Yes, the case was quite similar to that of Mr. Linney's. Both were what you'd call impossible murders.
Could the mastermind be this? I don't like the fact that we're helping.
Could you tell us
I
a bit
don't
more
like
about
this.
what happened before?
Yeah, of course.
Like, I don't mind
Many
helping
years ago,
Navia. I just
something
don't like
called synth
Navia
began
as
to
a
gain
person.
popularity in
I
Poisson.
don't like Navia either,
At
but
a
this is
glance,
just getting...
It was a kind of drink that could excite your mood and produce many pleasant hallucinations.
Drugs! Love that.
Wait! Didn't that guard guy who turned into water also mention that the primordial
Like,
water
I
could
like
be
the
used
way
to
the
produce
story
some
comes
kind of
together.
potion?
Yes,
It's
did.
very good. The way it comes
Considering
together
what
is
we know
very
now,
good.
It's
But
almost certain
I just
that synth is created using water from
I
the
don't like
primordial sea.
Navia.
If you drink
I don't
synth
like
for an
her
extended
either.
amount of
Also,
time,
her
you'll suffer
model...
many side effects,
It's really
such as
weird. When
losing
she
the
crosses
ability to
her
focus
arms, her
or
breathing
control your
animation
emotions.
becomes really strange.
And if you were to stop drinking it completely, you'll experience flashes of paranoia and anxiety while lacking energy to do anything. It's an
Someone's selling
extremely
LSD.
dangerous substance. As he oversaw Poisson, my father was compelled to put a stop to synth abuse.
It
and
sounds
called
like
for a complete
absinthe,
ban of it.
which is a type
Boss's
of very strong
uncompromising
alcohol.
attitude incurred the synth vendor's wrath, but no matter how much they threatened or bribed him, he refused to yield. Not only that, Boss became determined to find the mastermind behind the synth operation and put an end to the problem
He was
once and
a
for all.
gallant man.
Yes.
Yeah.
enemy
I
was
kind of
very
want to meet
cunning.
her father more than her.
Same.
Could never get
I would
anything out of
rather
the
help
dealers,
him than I would help
all
her,
of whom
honestly.
only sold the stuff and weren't
But
privy
we
to the
have
rest
no
of the operation.
choice.
We really do not have a
Recognizing that,
choice.
my
Unless
father
we're
decided
somehow
I'm
to
going
lacking
contact
fast
one
them in
again.
talent
secret
book to Crown
and
Venti. I
cultivate
hate this.
personal relationships with them.
Life is painful.
Finally, he was able to convince someone to become his informant. The man's name was
Jacques.
Jacques. He felt greatly ashamed about his work after seeing many families destroyed by synth abuse. That night, my father hosted a banquet at his countryside estate. They
Jacques
planned to
did
meet
it?
up and exchange information
then
with
Jacques
Jacques over some
died.
food. But then, we heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. We raced to the scene and found my father, still holding a gun, and Jacques, who was already dead on the ground.
Oh,
And
two
how many
gunshots.
gunshots? How many bullets were there in Jacques?
The same side?
One.
Maybe.
Sounds just like Lenny's case, doesn't it? In both cases,
One
the
bullet for
culprit
Jacques
seemed
and one
obvious,
bullet for the guy who
but
turned
neither
into
appeared
water.
to have any motive at all.
Probably.
Looking back on it, though, I now believe the most important clue was something we all overlooked at the time.
How
There were pieces
This
of
was from
clothing
3 years ago. What is wrong with you people?
Suspect the clothes. Who would have time to strip?
Yeah. This is really weird because if the justice system of Fontaine is the like so called because it's under the god of justice, how are they missing like the most basic shit? Like it's so out of place to just have random people's clothes in a
That
murder
is the
scene.
problem.
Like it's not like it's someone's goddamn bedroom, dude. If you're outside, why would somebody like be naked? And also in that like line of thought, how did people miss the two
Be shirtless
gunshots
in the
thing?
rain.
Like what is the missing of the two gunshots thing? And if there are bullets, then there must be like the bullet casings, right? Where's the bullet casings?
Yeah, like
There-
the bullet casings aren't mentioned, so like it's not confirmed that whether Jacques has like two gunshots or like two bullet wounds or one, but like it's so suspect, and I can't believe no one saw this.
yeah, so they could have belonged to someone who got dissolved. Yeah, what is wrong with you people? This is really bad.
Precisely. It's
And on
all
that
thanks
note,
to you that I made
it's
the
time for me to
connection
say adieu.
now.
I'm
Back
going
then, we all
for
just thought they were
to
some
grab
costumes
food,
that
at your
Jacques used to
sustenance.
disguise himself at the
I
bank.
may or may not be back,
But,
but if you
considering
all
it
don't
now,
catch me
it's
back,
almost
you'll see
certain
me
that they
again
belong
tomorrow
to a
for
third
Mew's
person
Genshin
at the
stream.
scene.
Yeah.
That
Ta-ta,
extra
sayonara.
person
Bye
will
bye.
also need to
Have fun at
reconsider when the
dinner.
2 shots were fired.
Bye, girly. Don't stay up too
Bye.
late.
It's literally only 4 p.m. just now. Like, it's gonna be 4 p.m. soon. Bye. But considering it now, it's almost certain that they belong to a. Oh, I'm not. Maybe your father got into an argument with Jacques, but it's also possible that the third person was to blame.
You're right. We still don't know what happened.
Wow, this is
My
just.
intuition tells me that we're on the right track to figuring it all out.
I don't want to
finally
help
headed
her, you
towards the truth.
guys.
Jacques was an empathetic man who was infinitely remorseful for his past actions. It's unlikely that he turned on Boss with zero warning. I think this third person is probably the key to the full truth. On that note, however, even though this will not please
wow.
you, demoiselle, as your and your father's butler, I must still offer a word of warning.
Yes.
Our opponent is insidious and cruel. They are extremely difficult to deal with, and Boss has already lost his life trying to bring them to justice. Even though Spina de Rosula has lost most of its former glory,
I'm glad
Boss
somebody's
has welcomed
speaking,
a new
like,
time of
with
peace,
reason, you know?
and we have been allowed to live out our lives. There is no need to follow your father's path. It would be both wise and in line with Boss's wishes to step back and give up on the case.
Please give up. Please
If
give
that's
up.
indeed what he wished for, then he should have told me that himself. Was I not the closest person to him?
Bruh, you
And
were a
yet
kid.
I was the one most kept in the dark. What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Did he manage to protect anything in the end?
Yeah, you.
Synth is still here. Callus the Unfaithful is still his epithet. And Spina di Rosula is barely getting by. Nothing has changed. Did he think I'd just accept his meaningless death and live out my life just as meaninglessly? I've
Oh
never
my
accepted
gosh, she's
ever.
so
Not since that day,
headstrong in the
and
worst
certainly
way
not now.
possible.
I want to find out the real answer for everyone's sake. For the missing girls, for the victims, and for myself.
This is so stupid. Wow, she is. Wow.
This is indeed the best moment to act. Your partner appears to be quite
Yeah,
reliable,
Milus can't
and
like
more
dissuade
importantly,
her, so now he's
demoiselle,
just like, okay, well, do
I
whatever the
think
heck you
you're
want, I
also
guess.
ready to take this
Can't help
on.
you, huh?
So you do know something else, Malus.
Yes, I do. In fact,
Wow.
even before that banquet, Boss already knew of the connection between Synth and the serial disappearances case. But what drove all the tensions to the boiling point was the revelation that you,
Oh,
had been selected
okay.
as the next target to disappear.
What?
Oh my gosh, this is
Boss
wow.
also didn't tell you
So
that
he was he was gonna die
had been
regardless of whatever
diagnosed with a rare
happened.
illness. The doctors told him
Oh,
that he
so Leia had to go for dinner,
no
so
more than 5 years left for
she's
you.
gone for
the serial
now. She may
disappearances
come back if I'm
case
still
caused
streaming
him
by the time
great
she's done, but
anxiety.
there's a high chance I probably will be done by
5
that time.
years was nowhere near enough time to resolve this long-standing conflict. But once he passed away, all the danger would pass on to you.
Oh, yeah.
Knowing all of this, he decided to use one final intimidation tactic before his death. He claimed to have already gotten his hands on some key incriminating evidence
I
from
don't
the
like
other side,
this.
and even told some members of Spina de Rosula about the details. But as long as you remained safe, he would not share the evidence with the public. If something were to happen to you, then he and all those he told would immediately expose all they knew
Oh
about
my
Synth and their
gosh. Okay,
disappeared
so like
victims.
Right. So nobody would be able to get off scot-free.
As we've seen, Boss's tactic has worked. Even though Boss has been gone for a long time, the other side has not tried to take Demoiselle's life.
No, I don't believe it. He never appeared to look sick to me.
No father wants their daughter
oh
to
my
see you in
gosh.
agony,
Is she so
especially
so
someone
dumb?
as proud as Boss.
Navia, come on, be
To
better.
him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor as the unfaithful was still far preferable than losing face in front of his daughter.
That makes sense.
So he chose to die.
Is she
in
gonna
silence
stop now?
so that he could protect
Please,
me?
I'm crossing my
I'm afraid
fingers
you're not
too.
understanding this correctly, Demoiselle. What Boss wanted to hand to you was not a parasol, but a sword. If Boss's spirit could hear you telling me that you want to find the answer for the sake of everyone involved, I'm sure
He'd be like, you just wasted all of my efforts. I wanted you to have a peaceful
That
life.
fool. Couldn't he have just given it to me straight?
Once again, she's crying.
He
She's
might have
not
set up
like,
everything
it's
precisely
not
because
bringing any sympathy to
he
my
never
heart.
thought I'd be able to understand him. Is that the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now?
He gave you the choice to live how you want, and you chose wrongly, girl. Seriously, wow.
Yeah. I suppose that's true. With the way he'd set things up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life without a care in the world.
As you should have. I'm pretty sure that's what he
He rarely
intended.
talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. In this case, he really didn't need to give me an easy way out. Huh. Malus, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
It's the location where synth is produced.
Excuse me?
Essentially, it's the enemy's.
Oh, we're gonna go there, aren't we? Oh my
When he was
gosh.
threatening the enemy, Boss didn't share the specifics of the incriminating evidence he found. But if you want to use it against the enemy, you'll still have to take several things into consideration.
Why? If we know where the place is, can't we just go storming in?
Well, but the both of you can.
You mustn't forget that we're fighting against a mysterious and dangerous organization that's been in operation for
How has none of
decades.
this information gotten to
There's no
outside of
telling what
Devad?
might
But
be
it's only
lying in
like,
wait
I
at
mean,
their
outside of
headquarters.
Fontaine, but it's only
We
like in
also have
Fontaine
no
that you
idea
know
what
about
kind
this.
of evidence we may be able to find inside.
Dude, what?
Nor
What is
people we
this
may be
game?
able to capture.
Confused.
But a single
Confused
visit to
I
their
am.
headquarters
I
would
am
be tantamount to a
confuzzlement.
formal declaration of war. The worst case would be that we leave empty-handed, but also open ourselves up to full retaliation.
Then,
Yeah.
why not work with the Fontaine authorities?
See, that's what I would
Well,
suggest
you
as
saw
well.
one of them dissolve during Mr. Linney's case. We have no idea just how thoroughly they may have been infiltrated.
I would just go to New Villette.
That's true. Seems my father really had no choice. But things are different now. It should be a lot easier to prove the other side's guilt, now that we've connected Synth with the
Are you-
disappearances case.
Oh my
Like you put a
gosh.
lot of thought into this, Malus.
I am the butler, after all. I live but to serve the boss and Demoiselle's will.
Oh my
I've always
gosh.
been willing to take on any kind of risk for your sake.
Oh
But
my
considering my relative
gosh.
lack of ability, I've spent my time keeping secrets, performing basic investigations, and waiting for the right time to come.
Thank you
This is
for all of that, Malus. Have you discovered anything new in the past few years?
Let me think. One conclusion I came to was
It's
that
silver,
the enemy
isn't it?
must be quite familiar.
It's
with
silver,
Spina di
isn't it?
Rosula, or at least have an informant plan.
Or is it Malus?
When I announced orders to the organization's members on Demoiselle's behalf, I used to deliberately keep a few people in the dark and observe the reactions of the synth vendors. If the vendors didn't change their plans, then the individuals informed of our orders must be innocent. If the vendors packed up and fled, however, then someone must have given them the news.
Huh.
After several rounds of testing and investigative tracing, I've narrowed the suspect list down to 3 people. The first is Florent, Spina di Rosula's senior
Florent.
advisor.
Oh.
Huh? Florent?
Yes, surprising, isn't it? He was one of the people Boss trusted the most, which also means that he was someone who understood Boss really well. Thanks to his position within Boss's innermost circle, he always knew our upcoming plans and could thus avoid capture this whole time.
Ah.
There's someone else like him too. Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Uncle Marcel.
What is this confrérie?
It's a guild in Poisson. Boss helped it to grow to its current size.
This is
and
so
profit.
unnecessary.
In the beginning, they were only reselling some daily goods, but now they're one of the richest guilds around with a lot of business connections in the city.
So, they're like a sister organization of Spina di Rosula?
Yes, you can say that. When we were fighting against the synth dealers, they provided us with plenty of support. It's a bit difficult to imagine someone using their own money to hunt down themselves.
The
Oh,
final
gosh.
suspect is Thierry, the man responsible for coordinating information between Spina di Rosula and the
This
guards.
is wow.
Although the guards mostly leave us to our own devices, there are still many activities we have to report.
This is
to
so
local
unnecessary.
authorities.
Wow.
Since Thierry is always in the know about our current activities, he could theoretically always plan one step ahead.
I see. These are all people who I communicate with quite regularly. To think that the enemy we've been fighting against has been right next to me all along, among those I trust the most. It's almost too hard to believe.
What is hard
If you want
to believe in this?
investigate
This
the
is
case,
how
take every precaution
like
to not alert the
infiltrating an
court.
organization works.
Judging from our experience, the enemy is extremely cautious.
Of course. And thank you, Malus.
Wow, this guy
provided
is
us with a lot of
so
great information.
wow.
You're too kind.
Wow, I don't even
I'm
know
just
I've said
doing my
wow
duty.
so many times.
And before I forget,
Wow.
proving Boss's innocence would also mean clearing him of blame in Jacques' death. After that incident, Jacques' wife and daughter were taken into the Spina's care. They still live in Poisson today. If it might help, you could also pay them a visit.
I
can
do
make the
not want to
necessary
do this,
arrangements.
honestly. This is so unnecessary.
So much, Malus. You really are the best.
A new case awaits, my dear partner.
Leave it to me.
I hope we can work together to uncover the truth and end this case once and
Okay,
for all.
now my thoughts of the fact that we're probably gonna have to end up going to the primordial sea at some point are like more concrete. Because okay, so hear me out. There's way too much like stuff that everything in Fontaine, everything that we have to do is now connected to this primordial sea, water, with the synth, the first case that we were a part of, not including ourselves, but the first case where we had to perform as an attorney. And the second that we drank the water, we were already in too deep. And now we're probably gonna have to go to the primordial sea to see what the issue is, and how is it connected to Fontaine's people, and how does it exactly dissolve the people of Fontaine, and yeah, what is the logic here? And why, my first question really is, why is this like the serial disappearance case only targeted towards girls? Is it just because it's convenient? I don't want to really do this case. I mean, like, I don't really want to do this quest, but I have to say it's interesting enough to keep me entertained. For now, it is for sure. I don't know if that's gonna be the case in the future, but for now, it's interesting indeed. What is this? This is it. This is the house. 8 meters. Oh, they're there. They were right there. Oh, we weren't going to their
It is
house.
settled then. Please excuse me and enjoy your conversation at your leisure.
Thank you for arranging everything for us, Malus.
Yeah, thank you so much, Malus. How very nice of you.
Excuse me, miss. Do you need anything from us?
Oh my god, the child looks so mean.
Hey, Navia's all quiet. This isn't like her at all.
Let's not bother her for now.
I'm sorry that I only came to visit after all this time.
Okay.
After what happened, I didn't know how I was supposed to face the two of you.
If it's about that, there's no need to apologize. After my husband died, Spina di Rosula sent us a lot of mora and support. I understood your guilt and apology to be genuine.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Aren't all of those things nothing compared to the loss of Jacques? I can understand the kind of pain that comes with losing
Oh
a
my
father so
gosh,
needlessly.
okay.
You don't understand at all.
I didn't know how to face you, because I didn't know what I could possibly bring
where's
as a
who?
consolation gift. I know only the full truth could bring closure to you, and to all of us.
Oh, you mean Soleil? Oh, Soleil is gone for dinner. She will probably return after she's done with dinner if I'm still streaming.
On the matter regarding my husband, my daughter and I have more or less found our answer already.
Would you mind sharing it with me? I really can't believe
I don't know
that
what
my
she's
father
eating.
could ever bring himself to shoot Jacques.
How would I
always
know?
knew that my husband's money was earned through others' suffering. He told me countless times that if he could turn back the clock, he would never go into the synth
Dude, that
business
kid looks
again.
so mean.
He had many regrets, and felt that he took the idea of providing for his family too literally. For the longest time, he thought Mora was everything. So when Mr. Callis came to him with a proposal, he accepted it almost immediately.
I don't know what she's eating. Again.
He tried to be as careful as he could.
No,
but
I'm
even
fine.
So, he was still found out by the higher-ups.
They found out about his betrayal?
Oh.
Papa didn't say that exactly, but Papa did tell me that I should never be ungrateful.
What does a small
Before
little
he
kid
left
know
that
about
day,
this? What?
He told me that he had no choice. It was only later that I realized it was his final farewell to the two of us.
Wait, does that mean someone ordered Jacques to take out Callis? Oh my god. Okay, new information. I hate this case, but I
don't
want to
that
know
for
more.
sure, but you could say
You
that's
like
the conclusion I eventually
You're
came
spelling
to,
Korean wrong, but because I can read it, I will look
which is why I'm the
just
one
like
who should
I'm.
feel
It's
guilty.
fine, whatever.
Callis had always taken great care of us.
What
both
does
when
that
he was
mean?
still alive and after
Like-
he passed away. Even if he fired the shot that killed my husband, it was likely in self-defense. It is
Do I
impossible
like
for
what
me to
kind
hate
of
him
Korean
for what he had
noodles?
done.
But Mama,
Like just
why is Papa still the bad guy if he did the right thing? Papa always wanted to be a good man, so why did he have to do a bad thing in the end?
what is
Well,
happening with
Things
this
aren't always as
family?
they seem. You still feel like your papa was a good man, right?
Yeah, Papa was a really good man. The best in the whole world.
Then you
What?
should hold on to that. If a good man had to do a bad thing, then he must have had his reasons. Regardless of whether he left you a parasol or a sword. He
What
must
is
have done so
happening?
to give you a better life.
Oh,
Thank you for everything you've told me. I will definitely find the truth.
Wow,
current
this
state
is
of
bad.
things
How
is
long
not
is this
something I'm
quest? Is
willing
it
to
gonna
just
go
sit
on for
back
like
and
4
accept.
hours like last time?
thank you. I'm very grateful to hear this from you.
Dang it.
Even though your personality is quite different from your father's, your determination when you speak is really similar.
Oh gosh.
You really think so? That's the first time anyone said that to me.
Okay. Alright. Got the testimony from Jacques' family. Talk to Florine.
Are you okay, Navia?
I'm
whatever that guy's
Don't
name
worry.
is.
Let's investigate the 3 suspects next. The
Why
rest should
are
be
we
nearby,
once again doing
and we should be able to find Thierry
investigation?
and Uncle Marcel in the city.
Dang it. Ah.
Don't get
Greetings, boss. How may
You
I
got
be of
no
assistance
reason
today?
comparison. I have
sure
no
you've heard about
idea
what
what
happened
you're
at the Opera
talking
House.
about, my dude.
Someone got turned into water right in front of us.
Yeah, I've heard. With something that dramatic, I'm sure journalists will milk it for all it's worth. And it'll be all the talk for the next several weeks.
It also reminded me, on the day that the incident happened with my father, it was raining outside, and we found some clothes left at the scene. After my partner here put the dots together for me, I feel like we should try to reopen his case.
Okay.
Can you do me a
I'm
favor
pretty
and try
sure
to
me
recall
and
what
Soleil have
happened that
very
night?
different kinds of charisma.
Let me think.
So,
Mr. Callis
yeah.
was feeling pretty upbeat that day. So he was drinking and bantering away
Bantering.
with us at the table.
Oh.
After that, he told us that he wanted to go get some fresh air. So we let him go
I
without thinking much
see.
of it. Who knew that we would hear 2 gunshots ring out right after? My first reaction was that Mr. Callis's life was in danger. So I grabbed my holster and made a mad dash toward the scene. But when I got there, it was already too late. Mr. Callis
Aw.
was standing over a dead body with a gun in his hands. All we could do was look back and forth at each other, not knowing what to say.
So you also remember 2 gunshots then?
Indeed. The guard said that the first shot didn't hit anyone, while the second killed Jacques. But I've never really bought that explanation. Reason being,
What
Mr.
is
Callis had left his gun on
Gulab
the table.
Blay?
I even made sure to confirm that before running to the scene.
What is that word?
According to the guards, that doesn't mean he couldn't have had other guns on his person. About the clothes left at the scene that you mentioned. Do you think there was a third person there who was turned into
How
water?
is this helping our investigation? That's what I want to know. It's very possible.
At least from our perspective, my father had no reason to kill. So he would also have no reason to bring an extra gun with him.
Huh.
The gun he was holding probably belonged to Jacques, or a third person on the scene.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So you're saying Mr. Callis ended up with the gun because he seized it from one of the other guys?
Yeah.
But hold on. If that's what had happened, then why didn't he share the truth with any of us? He didn't even want to face the Oratrice machine, and chose instead to prove his honor in a duel. Did he lose all faith in the courts after seeing someone dissolve right in front of his eyes?
I'm confused. How is this relevant to anything?
About that, Malouse told me a thing or two. So, I think I can understand why he committed to the duel. I'll tell you everything once the whole truth has been revealed.
I understand. Then I'll leave Mr. Callis's honor in your hands, boss. And if I may just say one more thing. The whole Callis the Unfaithful epithet has been a thorn in my side since the day it was invented. Many people have laughed at me for still calling him Mr. Callis.
I'm sorry, like, how is this relevant? Again, Mr.
But it was
Callis,
Mr.
okay, sorry,
Callis's
Callis
trust
the
that
Unfaithful
allowed me to
isn't even
rise
a
through the
name that
ranks
we've
of
come
Spina
across
di
before.
Rosula
Like, it's not even relevant. Like,
and live the
we only
life
came
I lead
across it
today.
when
No matter what
we
others
talked
might
to
say,
Navia about her father.
he'll always be the man I respect the most. and he'll always be my boss.
Don't worry. I will definitely find the truth. You and all our other comrades at the Spina deserve to know the truth as well.
I have no idea what's happening in this quest. Wow. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to go towards wherever Thierry is. Where is he? Oh, where are we? Wow, we are somewhere. Definitely somewhere. I should really unlock this. Yeah. Let's go to the Statue of the Seven. Woohoo. Okay. Oh, he was right there. Oh my gosh, that was kind of creepy.
Hey, Thierry. It's me.
Thierry.
Oh, now, what brings you here, Miss Navia? I've heard that you made quite the name for yourself at the Opera House.
Oh, so you've got news of that already.
Can I 1v1 in Genshin now? No, 1v1 doesn't
I'm
exist in
also a
Genshin,
member of
right?
the guards, you know. The way you make it sound, people would think I was sent off to Poisson because I had done something wrong.
Are you sure there isn't a little bit of truth in that? Under normal circumstances, shouldn't you have been called back to the city already?
I mean, where I work is really up to me. Let's just say I enjoy the ambiance of Poisson.
That's so creepy.
Callus did a fantastic job running the town, building Spina di Rasula from the ground up and clearing many obstructions in my way. It would be next to impossible for me to find a similarly easy but high-paying job in the city. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Are these two friends of yours? You, here for some formal business?
Yes. These two are my partners. What happened at the Opera House made us realize that Linny's case and my father's may be related. We're trying to reinvestigate the details of my father's old case.
Ah, I get it. You think there might be more to the case now that we know people can be dissolved into water, right?
Yeah, I don't...
I was also flabbergasted when I first heard of it. If you want to go through the original files from your father's case, I can help you look for them.
That'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Actually, I have another question. Do you have the authority to dispatch Gardamex?
Of course. Without them, I couldn't possibly handle Poisson on my own. Why do you ask? We definitely can't use them to forcefully get more evidence for your father's case.
Well, you see, just recently, we were attacked by a horde of unnumbered Gardamex in the city. So, if you hypothetically wanted to do something against me, all you would need to do is get rid of the
what is the issue? Like, okay, how is she?
Then you think too highly of my abilities. Dispatching mecha is very different from controlling them. If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it for you. You can ask the chef to cook, but not to massage your shoulders or carry your baggage. If you try to make unreasonable demands, the chef would just think you're out of your mind and ignore you completely. The same goes for me and my Gardamex. Removing a serial number is also not as easy as you might think. There are a lot of complex steps to it, and it's
Who's
almost
making the
impossible to keep it a
Gardamex?
secret. So I can promise you, those mecha were definitely private units. They're certainly not cheap. So, whoever their owner is must be super rich, powerful, or both. Now that you mention it, though, being in the synth business would definitely be profitable enough to afford this.
Makes sense. This is really strange.
Oh, then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
This is just really strange.
Oh, well, thank you for the vote of confidence, Navia. Jokes aside, I'd like to wish you all the best with your
I
investigation.
don't think she's doing a good job of investigating. She's just telling the people who need to know what they need to know that she knows, and now she's even bigger of a target. It's very stupid of her, honestly. Never think I've seen someone who's like this, admittedly like this straight up trying to get in trouble, you know? Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Like it's like she's literally trying to get into trouble. That's what's happening here. Okay. Let me go towards this Marcel guy. Let's Oh my god, I was just gonna jump in the water. Ooh, oh my. How beautiful. Indeed. Look at me. I'm in the water. I'm swimming. And now I am not in the water, I'm walking. Where am I going actually though? Like, I think I'm in the wrong place. Oh, back to swimming. Woohoo. Oh, we found him. Found him. Oh, okay, that was fast.
Hello. How may I help you? I'm here to see Marcel. Could you please let him know? You can just say Navia's looking for him. Sure. I will let him know right away.
Wow, she sounds like a robot.
Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not as young as I used to be, so my legs are giving out a bit.
Oh, it's all right, Uncle Marcel. There's no need to stress. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about what happened in the Opera House. I'm sure you saw everything too, right?
Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
I've never seen anything so strange.
Interesting.
Oh, you were at the Opera House too?
That's right. I went there with Navia to see the magic show. Who knew it would turn into a whole murder mystery? I also witnessed your marvelous sleuthing work. Quite impressive.
Oh my
To beat the
gosh.
Hydro Archon at her own game on her own turf, I can already imagine everyone in Fontaine discussing your exploits over a few glasses of wine.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to become.
He's the one, isn't he?
Apologies. It's just how Fontaine is
He's-
as a nation. Everyone loves
Oh
drama
my
and
gosh.
theatrics.
Uncle Marcel, you've also noticed that other thing, right? The fact that humans can dissolve in water?
Yes, I was reminded of your father's case right away. Is that what you're investigating now?
What?
Exactly. I still don't have much solid proof, but I can sense that the other side has already begun to act.
Oh, and what makes you say that?
We were attacked on Arrhenius by some unnumbered Gardamex. And there was also an attempt to get me to drink water from the primordial sea. If not for the vigilance of my partner, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
Oh, you're giving us too much credit. Wasn't it you who protected us?
Huh.
It seems things are heating up again. The peace that Callus sought so dearly will soon become a thing of the past. But rest assured, Navia, Poisson will always remain a safe haven for you. If you're scared, you can always return there. If anyone dares to lay their hands on you there, the Confrérie of Cabrières will use its funds to the last Mora to bring them to justice.
Thank you, Uncle Marcel. But I don't intend to go into hiding. I'm going to strike while the iron's hot. Do you have any new thoughts on my father's case?
About that. Sorry, my age is catching up with me, so it'll take me a while to recall my memory.
This is... Oh my gosh, I just shivered again. This is really...
The Confrérie was responsible for that banquet, so I was out and about the whole time.
This
making
is
sure
just
things were
really
running
sus,
smoothly.
you know?
I didn't even have the time to drink with the guests.
Is it Marcel? It
Then I
seems
heard
like
the
it's
sound of a
Marcel.
gunshot, and the
I
rest
feel
was
like
history.
it's Marcel, you guys. I think it's Marcel.
Oh, it's okay. No need to push yourself. We'll ask around some more. See if there are any valuable clues elsewhere.
Sounds good. Just let me know if you ever need Mora.
Oh, okay. So he's still supportive of giving...
All my wealth comes from Callus's patronage and support. I'll spend however much it takes to clear his name.
Okay, so he's still okay with spending money for the Spina di Rusula, but he's kind of like he's kind of okay. My thing is, he's kind of like sus, like very sus actually, like incredibly sus, like so sus. I didn't expect him to be that sus, you know? That's what I'm confused about. Like, I'm like, is he really like, is he the one who's responsible for this? Like, did he plot against, like, is he part of that huge like group of people who's selling the synth basically, or is he just...
We've talked to all three suspects, purely based on their conversations with me.
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
Yeah, none of them really stood out as a suspect.
I suppose that's to be expected, though. If a single conversation's all that's needed to find them out, then my father wouldn't have needed to investigate the case for so many years. Anyway, even though we didn't make a breakthrough, let's still compile what we were able to find.
But where should we
Jacques'
start?
motive.
Ah, you're right. Flora mentioned that Callus probably only ended up with the gun because of circumstance. That makes sense.
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been discovered, and that he had no choice before he left home that
I
day.
just shivered again. What the frick?
If I had to guess, he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father. Had he refused, he and his family's lives would have been forfeit.
Yeah.
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
If I was Jacques, I wouldn't have fired a shot at all.
Oh? And why is that?
Could he guarantee his safety after killing Callus? Could he guarantee his family's safety after killing Callus? That's the thing, right? If he is doing it to protect his family, or like he's doing it because he's a family man, he wants to provide for his family, and he's like, if I'm not like providing, I'm not a good like family person, I'm not helping my family, I'm just being a deadbeat. How does he know that like killing Callus will protect his family? Because it probably won't. Like, his family's probably going to be hounded and reviled and all of those things. But the thing is, if he's dead and Callus just gets convicted in the process, it's a bit too convenient because his family's the ones who are the victim in question. So they, in the end, have an upper hand. He might have agreed to that on the basis of, oh, then my family sort of has a lucky moment where they don't have to worry about all of this, you know? Well, that's the thing. I'm confused. Is this something that we have to worry about or not? Could he guarantee? Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. Jacques probably already knew that he was just being used as a tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no more use to his boss.
Yeah.
So, what would make more sense from his perspective would be to turn his back on the order and seek protection from my father.
Yeah, seems the third person was the one who derailed everything. They probably had a plan like that all along and then just did it without killing Jacques.
Just a theory.
But Navia, everything you say is just a theory. There's no evidence. You're wasting my time, darling.
It's obvious that our enemy has become more antsy after the secret of the primordial seawater was revealed.
That's true.
Do you think he knew, even then, that we'd follow this lead to the end?
Probably not.
Given everything that's happened since, it's quite possible. But who among the three suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex?
Marcel. He has money.
Uncle Marcel? My father did really trust him. And they worked together on a large number of projects. Maybe that's how he got to know Jacques. And with funds from the Confrérie, he could also afford a large number of Gardamex. It's still really hard for me to imagine, though. After all, Uncle Marcel has been around since I was just a child. Also, wouldn't this mean he has been spending a whole lot of mora and energy to fight his own synth business?
Maybe it was someone else, you know? I would say then it's Florent and not Thierry.
Florent? It is true.
But
that
he was
closest to my
there.
father,
And he said he had a
said
gun.
The best chance of learning about his dealings with Jacques. But as Spina di Rosula's advisor, His work mostly deals with personnel and security, so he shouldn't have much means when it comes to finances.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a
But he doesn't have to afford a mech army. Like, he can't be the only person involved.
And even if he could,
Maybe it was someone else.
be able to
Okay.
dispatch a whole
Okay. Our last suspect being Thierry, which I don't agree with, because I think he's the most suspicious one. Therefore, he's the one who's absolved the most, because it's too obvious. Well, yeah, he has access to garden mechs, and he has access to a lot of information, but that doesn't. Okay, you know what? I'm not making it better. Just
Thierry,
yeah.
you say? Huh. It is possible that he's figured out a way to convert the Gardamex for personal use. But I didn't feel like he was lying when he was talking to us.
Okay,
about
you
the
are
mecha.
not helpful,
I
Navia.
also don't think he'd be able to keep that kind of tampering under wraps.
Navia, you are
If he actually
wow.
tampered with the mecha, we'd be able to prove it with a simple check of the guard's inventory. If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out when and how that happened.
Who could it be?
I think. What's the worst job to do? What? I'm just gonna. Oh my gosh. Okay. What is this last what that we didn't investigate? Ugh. Irrelevant. Oh, okay. I can only select from Flora, Thierry, and Marcel. Okay. I would still say it's Flora. Okay, fine. You're telling me that I have to pick Thierry, huh? What the heck? If you want me to get at Marcel, then just tell me that, dude. What is wrong with you guys?
You know, if you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed the most suspicious of them all.
Could we be missing other suspects? Malus didn't know about the people turning into water thing when he narrowed it down to these three, did he?
Malus has always been very
What if
reliable,
Malus is the one?
and his judgment of others' trustworthiness has been fair and well considered. When he laid
But
out
what
his
if
case
Malus
for
is the
three,
one?
The rationale he gave me made a lot of sense as well. The suspect is knowledgeable about the Spina's internal affairs, has the means to dispatch Mecha to assassinate us, and possesses significant intellect and foresight. Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back to Uncle Marcel.
He is someone who's very close to you after all. Yeah, that's true. Like, the emotional ties would make it harder to... The synth production base. Yeah, see, my thing is, it doesn't have to be one person who has outwardly access to a lot of personal wealth that you know, because it's an obvious suspect, like Thierry or Marcel. Both of them are obvious suspects. It does not have to be someone who already has access to funds, like, outwardly. Like, if it is Flora, he could just be connected to the people, and because he's like an informant from the Spina di Rosula headquarters, he has like a sort of high standing, but maybe not. Maybe he's just converted later. Maybe he's been giving them information all along. Who knows? The synth production base.
Yes, Malus did say that charging.
I knew that we would have to go there anyways, but like, why?
We don't have any other options right now. We need
This
far
game
more
is
solid
so
proof
annoying.
before we can hope to go charging in on our
What do
enemy.
you want us to do?
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
Oh,
Huh? Aren't you the guy from the guards?
is he it?
Did something happen?
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left. We've got another trial on our hands.
Wasn't
What?
this built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this one?
No spoilers, please.
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a
Child?
harbinger called Tartaglia.
I knew it. I know that me and Soleil already theorized that he might be put on trial, but like, what the heck? Wait, child?
What?
Yeah,
I'm skipping that.
He's been accused of being
The true culprit?
behind
What?
the serial disappearances case.
Wait, how? None of our investigations have had
Oh my
anything
gosh.
to do with
That's what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell you the news right away.
This is so,
If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the guards to support any of our planned investigations.
Okay, this is just random. Like,
because they'll think they've already found the culprit.
Yeah. And it'll be a lot harder then to clear Mr. Callus's name.
I understand.
let's split up.
Huh? Split up? What do you mean?
Oh, you can go to Arrhenius while I go investigate that place. I'm confident in my combat abilities. No, I don't think that they should add a 11x speed auto version or skip button because I think a lot of this is important to the game itself and that's why it's you can't really skip it.
Focus on Arrhenius, leaving his home base wide open. You're right. This is our best opportunity. All right then.
You said it in front of the guard that you're
I'll
suspecting.
install them at the Opera House and charge Marcel as the true culprit. I won't have any chance of making that charge stick though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to
Okay,
make
leave
back
it to
in time
me.
and hand the
Yes.
We'll help you, just like you helped us in Linny's
Okay, Demoiselle.
Mademoiselle, please allow us to accompany
Yeah, they're just somehow always there. What if it's silver, dude? It would be so funny if it was silver.
When did you two get here?
We heard that you'll be leaving Poisson and figured that you might require our assistance. It's our
Yeah. Okay, we get it.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we're gonna go and fight people, huh? I know I'm not the best at combat in this game, but at least I can fight, kind of, decently. A little bit.
Now that Navia has set out for Arrhenius, we should also get going. The location has already been marked on the map, so let's head over.
Okay.
Huh. According to Malusa's info, the synth production base is underwater. Let's go and try to find the entrance.
Okay. Oh my gosh, they've made these underwater everything so cool. Ah, so cool. Boy, this is awesome. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. I feel so elite right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, I see it. Is that it? Is that it? Oh my gosh, that's it, right? Where's the stamina bar? No, there's no stamina bar underwater. I mean, it does have a stamina bar, but just like...
So this is the entrance that leads to the synth
But they don't
production
want it to
base.
stand out. But I'm sure what we find inside will be extraordinary.
You're right. An important place like this.
How is she
does have
speaking underwater?
protective measures and mechanisms. Navia's probably arguing up a storm right now to stall for us.
Okay, yeah. I do not need to see what is happening inside the Opera Epiclus. Like, I just want to go in the water, okay? Let me in. Bruh, this is just literally ridiculous.
It would appear that I must repeat my question.
Ah,
again,
New
Mr.
Village is so
Buttman.
cool.
Do
Since
you accept the
most
charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
No.
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of. However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that right? In which case, as long as I accept the charge,
Are you
I can have an
stupid,
all-out
child?
fight with that champion duelist Clorent, right? I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing. When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back.
Hey, don't you understand?
Focalors is just like, what the heck is wrong with you, dude?
This isn't the place for you to be looking
Yeah,
for
it
us.
isn't.
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to. Then why don't you duel me too?
No. That's not what I meant.
Alas,
I
it
cannot
would appear
believe
communication
that he
with the
was like...
defendant is going poorly.
He
We have
made
made very
a...
little
Oh,
progress.
Navia doesn't even have to do
In that
anything.
case, let me
Like...
explain everything from
Like,
the very
he's
beginning.
doing it himself. Child is
The
literally
goal of this
stalling
trial is to
himself.
determine the culprit behind this.
That case had nothing to do with. Huh?
What's going on?
She interjecting again.
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with a key.
God, he looks so cool up on his
But
little
that was an
throne.
exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjections.
Oh, please. Did you ever think... We can put that discussion aside for now. And if my charges prove true...
Oh, a young lady has charged in and offered to
Oh
clear
my gosh.
name. So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me?
You may take a seat for now in the audience.
Okay, I don't even understand. How did they determine that he's the culprit? Like, what is the logic here? Is there like an investigation, like formal investigation that's happening where they're just like, okay, you're the culprit. I said it. Now you're done.
That person is...
I don't have a choice except for using Marcel, huh?
Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabriere.
Huh? What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
I've heard of them, but weren't they...
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
What? This is
Please
so
let me
weird.
remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge, and if the charge fails, depending on the circuit.
Yes.
In that case, I declare the charge to be members of the
Oh
guards.
my gosh, what is happening? This is so stupid.
Mr. Marcel, you will...
Apologies, sir. I think an attorney won't be necessary.
Very well. In that case...
I would like to take everyone back to 3 years only.
I'm just gonna skip this. This is unnecessary.
Dude, come on. Why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember, both you and I only ran. If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that...
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet.
I kind of want to pull for Furina just because her like
some details
model looks really good.
Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must
Very,
refresh
very
everyone's memory about
interesting.
that case before I can explain my charge and reasoning.
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage. On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabriere.
Huh. Why are we doing this? Not again!
From the courtyard.
I suffered so much last time, not this happening again.
When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound.
Mm-hmm.
The guard's investigation did not the suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and
Okay.
also declined to defend himself. Callus was defeated by champion Jules.
Mm-hmm.
These are the known facts about the...
Okay, that...
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques. In truth, the third person after that, the true culprit turned the third... Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course, However, we should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities of water from the primordial sea.
Why? Why are we against New Villette? No, there's no loopholes in this. Oh! Oh my gosh.
This assassin...
Okay, I'm just at this point.
But now, since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice.
Yeah. Okay, it worked.
The testimony of the... However, unfortunately for Jacques, the true culprit had already considered this
I
possibility
see.
and had sent
I
out
skipped through
another
that so
assassin.
fast.
Realizing this, The true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder. This is the
Okay. Yeah, this is so unnecessary. You could have just let Child go on and be himself, and he would have done a very good job of distracting the audience. Yeah.
Ah, so that's what happened. Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous.
What a great theory. It also explains...
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged.
Ah, but I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that...
Then, may I ask some question? 1.
I'm afraid... Boo! I may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go. We should be able to find it. Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards
That makes sense to me.
Why do I feel like...
Maybe she's scared of embarrassment.
Alternatively, she's become more...
My second question has to do with the... Then why didn't Mr. Callus explain himself in court? If he had testified...
I've thought about this too. And the answer is actually the dissolving power of water. My father could have exposed it for all... At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits. And what was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss once told me that
Oh
the
my
Moselle
gosh.
had already been selected
Who
as
is
the next target of
Nimona?
the serial disappearance.
I've never heard of Nimona, dude.
If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right. But what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its
Okay, I have no idea what you're talking about. It's so off topic that I can't focus on it right now. I'm sorry.
But by staying silent, we retain the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate.
Ah,
To become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, she's saying all the right things, but like, there was no need for her to do all of this.
This opera house cannot.
So, you mean to say, your father intended...
That's right.
Do you have any...
Of course, all you need is... I don't need your apology, your guilt, but since he entrusted his will...
so...
Yes, I did. As a champion duelist, I fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives.
Oh my gosh.
In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all. Just one look and I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist.
Oh my
that
gosh.
Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring.
Why
alone.
are we wasting my time? I wanted to fight, bro.
That's your testimony. I have no...
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between...
Right? What she said was
Wait, weren't they just talking about the series?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected. In my father's case, the culprit intended to... And, at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone.
Oh,
the
yeah.
could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at the scene.
I mean, I'm glad that she's connecting the dots.
Marcel attended both.
So that's why you suspected me. I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and
No need to appeal to...
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even on top of that, does a person have to be physically present?
Know what she can say?
I know that even with that, you might still think you can... Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of... But if I were to dismiss this completely, do you know what the biggest flaw in...
I suppose you're gonna tell me...
It's timing. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, in addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade.
Whoa. He's not Fontaine. He's not from Fontaine?
But the disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
I do apologize, demoiselle. This was my mistake.
No.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friend. Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the...
Seems like she got the wrong guy. At this rate, Navia will be...
I think you've done a superb job of dissecting your father's feelings as he neared the end of his life. But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now? He wished for you to be.
Yeah, I'm glad somebody's saying this to her, because, like, she deserves it. Low-key. Not even low-key, high-key. High-key deserves it. High-key.
And to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
Yeah. See, he's angry now.
This isn't just about me. The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims, the people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice.
What? What?
Many people's images are flashing before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well.
Why are you calling them the audience if you do not...
Marcel, is it a man named... Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised.
I was waiting for you.
When did she... Okay, why are we back at the synth production rate? What the heck is happening anymore? I am confused, as one is, okay? Oh my gosh. Oh, we are, lads, we are so close. Oh, we're just gonna go in. Oh my god. What is this?
Let's spark things up a little.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna, yeah. It's chill, it's cool. We're normal.
You're in for a little shock.
Okay. Yeah, we're done. 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 Huh. Start. What do I have to do? Why am I here? Huh? Huh? Oh. Whoa, the floor is going up. Ooh. Okay.
Is it because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
Yeah, he must have been connected to it from like a while ago. Maybe it is like, maybe, yeah, I don't know who Nimona is, and I would really appreciate if you try to stay on topic, like, for real.
Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way.
Oh?
Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
Okay, where mechanism, huh? Okay. Do I just go down? That seems like the most rational course of action. Oh? Oh? Okay. The diving action is so cute. Genuinely. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing here? Okay, wait, let me look at the gameplay. Okay. Sometimes these strange clusters of transoceanic source water will appear beside you, allowing you to unleash power using your will and deliver attacks. Their powers can be absorbed for a... Okay. Okay. I think that means we have to attack these ones, right? Oh, okay. Do I have to, like, where do I have to go? Okay. Oh, okay. I see. I see. Dang, bro. Whoa, that's a statue, dude. That is a statue. my gosh, it's so pretty. Start. Now if we use this, we must be getting something. Oh, cutscene. Cutscene impact indeed. We're not even doing any, like, we did, like, only the tiniest bit of, like, dang, bro. Dang. Oh, we still have to do more? Alright.
The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top.
Oh, no. Okay, so that's it?
But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, honestly. They never would let us do just one and then just call it a day, you know? They always want us to do more. Like, there was always a need for more.
No one escapes my sight.
Stance.
Oh my gosh, stop hitting me, bro.
Come a little closer.
It's the easiest to kill with this, you know? Yeah. Oh, I've never used this before, you know? I'm excited. This is good. This is good. Okay. Oh, there's more! Dang it! That was unexpected. Honestly, that was unexpected. That was unexpected. Okay. Honestly, it might even be easier to just use the... Okay. Oh. Dang, bro. Oh, they're dead. They're dead. Let's go. We get the chest. Oh. What else? Is there anything else we can get? No, I don't think so. Okay, alright. Start. Another cutscene, I imagine? Interesting. There's a lot of mechanisms. A lot of fancy stuff. He must be the person who's kind of involved. Maybe he's not like... Maybe he's not...
Now the path is clear. Let's go.
He might not be the person who orchestrated it, but he surely is part of it. Like Marcel, I mean. Like, he's part of the synth business. And that might also be why he got it in so easily. Because even though we're saying that, you know, he had the support from... Did I go the wrong way? No, right? Oh my gosh, I didn't. Okay, great. What is this? Oh, this is the outside! It's like in a completely underwater area. Dude, that's so cool. Oh my gosh. Start. Let's go. I haven't lost any health. Wow. Damn, I did good. Oh, cool. That was so cool. The way that they snapped together was so cool. Well, yeah, that was amazing. Oh.
The show begins. No escape.
Yes. Give me.
Surrender in Legion.
Okay. No. You will not get me. I will get you first before that, dude. Oh, no. Bruh, this, like, that is such a weird way to try and kill me.
shock.
Okay.
Steady, go. Ouchie.
Oh my god. Can you just...
Water jet.
Oh my... Where am I going? What am I doing? That being said, like, I am dying so fast.
Let's dance.
You've come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
For what it's worth, I think we're doing fine.
Water jet. Bombs away.
This is like, this one was a crowd control, like, type of situation where I don't think I really like the ability, frankly. Yeah, I don't think I really like the ability that the traveler has as their, like, thing, you know? Oh my gosh, where are we going? Bruh, they made this so intricately, I don't even know what to say, frankly. This is kind of wild. What is this?
After all that, we finally made it to the innermost sanctum.
Yeah.
Though, as expected, the mastermind isn't here.
If I'm not mistaken, he's being charged by Navia as we speak.
That's right. Then let's hurry up and find some evidence so we can get back
We're like literally playing past and present like it's some kind of game. Like it's a little bit. Oh, examine miscellaneous objects, huh? What the? Okay, cutscene. It's always a cutscene.
It's a bunch of really cute pink accessories, a hair
You don't think that's weird, Paimon? I would think that's weird. There's a name too. There's a name too.
Oh, Paimon sees it.
They probably belong to the victims. Yeah.
All these cute things, huh?
Yeah.
From this, and all the boxes of things. These names.
Yeah. This is just straight up terrible. Wow. Examine pool. Is this the water from the primordial sea? What is that?
There's an important looking basin over here, and it's full of water.
Whoa, that's such a creepy looking water. That must be water from primordial sea. Yes.
That means this is where they make all the synth. If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth. Paimon will take notes on this.
Yes. Examine bookshelf. We got everything.
Let's see what's written here. Nothing.
You know, you could use a camera to take...
Callous.
They could take a picture. They have a camera. That's probably literally his and Jacques' case.
Yep, this should prove the existence of the third person, right?
Yes, is there anything else? We still have not determined the exact...
We still have not determined the old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even he can act whenever he wants to make our lives. I concur. Let's send some. Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups.
They planned this well in advance. Okay, yeah. Are you gonna take evidence, like literal physical evidence though? Or no? Is that just not a thing here? Are those like other evidence that I need? There's so much synth here. Yeah.
So much synth here. And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the waters of the primordial
There's so
sea.
many.
Mixing in progress. Whoa, there's even fruit flavored.
This definitely proves that this is where they produce synth. Huh. See, this is not good.
What's this over here? Looks like some kind of place for experiment number 16 aims to verify the experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface.
They were experimenting. That's what I thought that they were doing, honestly.
Specimens 20.
Calm down, Paimon.
Sorry, Traveler. Paimon will try
What do
her best.
you mean?
How can someone write something that terrible in such a matter? You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going.
The goal of the researcher is to save his lover, a woman called Vinier, who was dissolved. Okay. Vasher! He's Vasher!
Did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over?
There's another name here, Vasher. Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. Well,
He was an eyewitness in the serial disappearance.
no, he's the researcher. Oh my gosh. He saw her disappear, like he saw her dissolving, and then he was like, "Wait, I need to find out how to save her." He signed up on a bunch of experiment reports. The voice I heard from the fountain was probably Vinier. Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's it. No, that's not it either.
There must be more to this than meets the eye. Yeah, like he clearly just wants to rescue his lover. Dude, what is hard about this? What is difficult? What are you connected not the dots on?
Yeah. We haven't found anything that reveals this. No wonder even Neuvillette wasn't able to find that way, even if we bring all this back.
Clever, but maybe not clever enough. Let's look again.
By the true culprit. Sure thing.
Yeah, look for clues related to Vasher. Okay, we're gonna go look here. Again. You take that side.
You take that side and
The music is becoming a little bit... I don't know, you guys.
nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either.
I'm getting hungry. I also want a snack. Paimon, I found it.
Whoa, really? Let Paimon see.
A diary? Vinier, isn't that Vasher's lover's name? Yeah.
Isn't that Vasher's
Then you found it, yeah.
You found... Aww.
Take a list, look at this page. She made a list of baby names.
So many. The final name
Marcel.
Wait, but Marcel's
Let's go, Paimon. He's Vasher. He's the one who's doing the everything. We don't even have to do anything. Like, this guy is showing up on his own. Yeah, but...
And whose image? Is it a man? Oh, so you...
I've merely surprised.
I was waiting.
Navia, we're back.
As expected.
Hey, girly. Guess
Hi!
It's all right,
You're
Miss
back
Warner.
just in
Given their
time.
confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence.
I
Yeah.
have like the best timing known to mankind. No, I'm kidding. But also, bonjour, Neuvillette. Please. I am so blessed.
Yeah, you say you've never heard of Vasher. It's because he is Vasher.
Plot twist. Plot twist.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that becomes obvious when you realize it.
But the truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vacher.
Vasher.
Huh?
We've investigated your lair.
I like
We already know
how
everything.
for this one
After your
entire
lover
long
Vinier was
cutscene
dissolved,
Archon
the
quest,
young lady
Traveler gets a
experiment
total
on
of
the whole
one
souvenir
sentence.
back to you.
Yeah.
You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vacher.
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far.
And you would
And
know
with
that, huh? Wouldn't you,
Marcel's
Farina?
motive has now been established.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense. Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong?
Oh my gosh.
You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So,
Okay.
you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
I'm just gonna say she really...
Also never understood Boss's real expectations.
He
for his
really...
daughter.
You did the
Raw
same thing,
determination to
dude.
see things through.
Your
Calling Cattle
determination.
black.
Yeah, oh gosh. I really don't like Navia even more
Mr.
because of this.
Marcel,
Like, she's
please
so...
speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the
See,
next
I
stage.
smell popcorn. I kind of really want popcorn.
Do
I
you
play this
really
game
think I
only for
wanted to
Mr.
do any of
Neuvillette.
this?
I thought it was for
Pay attention
child.
to you.
Him too. My hydro man
Paying
agenda.
attention to me.
Yeah.
Empathize with my pain. Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vignier's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all. Well, now you know, don't you? Ha!
So he's like taking some weird petty revenge on society as a whole because he did it to himself. Really?
Correct.
You only have yourself.
Okay, this is so
Decided to take
weird.
revenge on society for a freak accident.
Your
Yeah.
so-called justice. Your beloved drama.
I will say though, my Hydro Man agenda. Did
Yeah.
you know that all Hydro Men released so far cannot plunge?
Always be together.
Ah!
Like when you use their E, they cannot plunge attack.
That's so funny.
So like when Child is in melee, when Ayato was in his like his stance with his Hydro Doppelganger summon, they can't plunge attack. And so if you happen to fall off a cliff, they die.
Is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
I'm waiting for Nuvelet to be able to plunge.
Do you all see? I can't go. I did all of that. And in the end, I spent my entire life living on pins and needles.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental
Don't touch me. Don't anybody come in yet, please.
Nuvelet, stop.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges...
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood, but
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected to the
Oh
guards.
my gosh. Okay. Why the fuck was I involved in this?
The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vacher and worked as an
You
adventurer with his
skipped precious
partner and lover,
Nuvelet
Vignier.
lines.
I'm getting
Underwater
really
expedition,
impatient.
Vignier accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vacher. as
Why
a
is this
result.
like they're doing this play on the
Vacher
stage?
learned of the primordial water's existence
Because
through the work
they're
of others
clowns.
and began
Yeah,
to
they really
kidnap
are,
young women
huh?
for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignier back to life. To cover his tracks,
The way he
invented a new
pronounces
alias of
Vignier.
Marcel.
Yeah.
He began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research,
The way he
Vacher
said he
discovered
sounded
that a
so
diluted
pretty, I
concoction
can't.
of water from the primordial
But his
sea
skill.
can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market.
He really sounds like
However,
Zhongli.
as
He
accumulated
really
wealth
does.
To fund his continued research and expanded the scope.
Have you seen the
came into
leaks
conflict
of
with Spina di
Nuvelet's
Rosula.
skill
After
animation?
exchanging blows
I
with
think
Spina di
maybe.
Rosula for
I don't
many
really
years,
remember.
Vacher decided to assassinate their
It's so
president,
stupid.
Callus,
It's like
at the banquet.
Kamehameha.
Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected,
Kamehameha, kind
he
of
was able to
like
turn
he
Callus
like
into the murder
key
suspect
posing in
by
the air as
dissolving
he
the
summons
assassin he sent to the
a
scene.
giant beam
And
of
just
light
recently,
that's like
Vacher
Aoyama from
attempted to frame
Boku no
Lily
Hero
in a
Academia.
serial
The
disappearance
I never
case
stop
using a
twinkling,
similar
dude.
method.
Literally looks
However,
like
his
that. I
attempt
just
to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the
just
primordial sea
blasting
became
a
public
beam of
knowledge.
light. Thankfully,
This
not
case
from
also
his
exposed
belly
enough of
button, but
Vacher's
like
machinations
Yeah.
about
eventually
there.
successfully charged
Like
in
it's
court.
basically
Thus
about there.
concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case.
It's like watching a movie. This game is like watching a movie. What are they doing? Why are they applauding? Like he's not given some sort of. Oh my gosh, this is such a bad performance.
The Oratrice will now deliver the final
You know,
verdict
I
regarding
thought,
the charges against
like,
Mr. Vacher.
I thought we were gonna be playing Ace Attorney, but this is worse than Ace Attorney.
It really is. This is just straight up pissing me off. It really is. Dang, bro.
I can't blame you. You've been here for 3 hours.
Uh, that's not the worst of it, honestly.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale,
According to the judgment
Mr.
of the
Vacher
Aura,
is guilty.
Yeah.
Guards, take the
Shush, Frina, shush.
Is he gonna try and dissolve them?
Good. It's what he deserves.
No.
With that, the serial
But you'll see
disappearances
Vacher
case
later.
is over now.
He obviously will. He
Just
obviously
witnessed
will. That's
history. Who would have thought the true culprit would
You
be
want
such
spoilers?
a polite and well-spoken guy?
nope.
Oh, you wanna?
I'm just gonna suffer through this. I really don't like Navia. She's so annoying.
And now he's
you'll at least you'll get to watch justice be delivered to
Yeah.
Bashe, and it's a good kind of justice.
Good,
not
good,
not the
good.
kind of justice that is this farce of a trial, but like
Yeah.
you get to
Mademoiselle, you were
see
absolutely
what's called
brilliant.
justice,
Yeah.
and that's the only bit I like aside from Mr. Nuvelet.
You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been.
Yeah.
Shush, shush, shh, shh, shh. People, gentlemen, life assistants like you don't need to say anything. Just move on.
The villain has been caught.
Hey,
Justice has been
child.
served. Past wrongs have been righted.
Is he gonna take
and it's a big ol'
Furina's?
Big ol' happy ending.
Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to attend.
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
Oh.
What now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Oh gosh.
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal?
Yeah, see, the aura is too complicated for my brain to handle. Honestly, it's just like really annoying.
Respect the laws of
You
Fontaine.
see what Chao just
This has
did?
always been the rule.
He's like,
Alright,
is
Side
it time for
character.
side characters like me to
All I need to
exit
do
from
is
stage?
stand over there,
Like,
right?
this
just
man
get
has
this over
such a
with.
good sense of humor.
I swear.
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held,
His sense
it
of
has been
humor is
established that Mr. Tartaglia
impeccable.
has no direct connection
Really,
to the serial
it really
disappearances
is.
case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges. We now turn to the
Orchis mécanique d'analyse
cardinal
cardinal.
to render the final verdict on the charges.
You should have said that in Furina's voice.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique
Orchis mécanique d'analyse cardinal.
Mr. Tartaglia is
Guilty.
He's just like, what? Excuse me?
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent? What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the
I knew this was gonna happen in this quest at some point, but like,
Have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui harbinger?
like why right now? This is so unnecessary. We haven't even reached where we have to fight for Furina. Like, we're literally just being given reasons to dislike her.
It shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
Just what is going on here?
the
How
judgment of the
dare
Oratrice
you.
Mécanique d'analyse
Mechanic
cardinal
being-
is by
Yeah,
the
you can't
analyze
appeal
the
at all? What the heck?
Yeah, you
must
can't
accept the
appeal.
guilty
An
verdict.
appeal does not exist.
Guards,
Gosh,
please
this
take
is
the
so
suspect into
flawed.
custody per court protocol.
Welcome to Cutscene Impact.
Oh gosh, we're at the cutscene again. He's gonna fight, isn't he?
Well, he is child.
Yeah, obviously.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine.
Tartaglia's
What a
team.
joke.
Oh gosh, he's so hot.
You've
Got your rules.
Well, I've got mine too.
Got mine too.
Why are they using his delusion? Because he can't use it.
Use vision.
Yeah, that's
Don't you
true.
remember?
Yeah. I just reminded myself of that. I was like, wait a second. This is bad for him. But okay. Oh?
Look at his Sailor Moon transformation cutscene.
Oh. 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 New Violet went
Violet.
there. New Violet.
Every time. I've seen this cutscene like 10 times and it never gets old.
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Oh my gosh.
Do you see that?
He has
Do you
a
see that?
scratch.
See that? And so this is the reason why people suspect. Another reason why people suspect he is a dragon. It's already been confirmed that those blue locks are not hair; they are horns.
Yeah.
But also because Child used Foul Legacy.
Yeah.
That's an abyssal power. And if
Apologies.
Nervalet
This
is
also the
indeed
first
an
time I've
elemental
encountered such a
dragon, he would
situation.
be Celestia
However, according
aligned.
to the rules established
Yeah.
at the conception of Fontaine's
And we
court
all know
system,
Celestia and the Abyss
Oratrice's
are
judgment
On
is
not
opposite
kissing
final
in the
side,
tree.
yeah.
All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
If the Chief Justice doesn't know, then we have no choice but to ask the Archon herself.
Why are you looking at me?
I
had nothing to do with it. I don't know what happened there either. Hey, stop staring at me!
What does Lady Farina mean by
She's
that?
sounding kind of hysterical.
Yeah, this doesn't bode well.
She says she has no idea either?
Yeah, you
That's
see, this is a
impossible.
big sus point.
Didn't
I
she
don't think she
create the
made the
Oratrice
Aura
herself?
Aura.
Yeah, I don't think she made the Aura Aura.
Verdict's reliable or not?
She
Can
might
results
not
like
have
this
made the
really be
Aura
called
Aura.
justice?
I think the previous Archon made the Aura Aura. Like,
And she inherited it, right?
basically. Similar
But
to
then
how...
that would mean,
Yeah.
but that could mean that the previous Hydro Archon was also Justice, and we have no confirmation that two gods can share the same like element, not element, but like the same domain.
Yeah.
You have Raiden A and Raiden Makoto. They both are eternity, but they can also be considered one person because they're twins.
Yeah, but okay. Okay. Let this cutscene finish, then I will like elaborate on my thoughts.
Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and
Farina, shush. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
I haven't been back for 15 minutes, but already I am tired of Farina.
stir up drama and excitement. And, of course, for every performance, there is a script.
She's just talking. She's just talking random crap at this point.
As the embodiment of the very concept of justice,
You know,
the Oratrice
what if
shall never render an arbitrary judgment. If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case,
What
it is
if
only because you've
the
been
Aura
blinded
Aura
by
is
the superficial
faulty
appearance
but
of
necessary?
innocence.
Yeah.
Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond
Because they need the Aura Aura for energy, right? So...
So even if the Aura Aura is wrong, it cannot be wrong.
Yeah.
Because the Aura Aura is necessary.
Yeah.
As well as the absolute
I look forward to her being made to eat her own
Shit, yeah, basically same.
Even her laugh gets on my nerves. Like, what is that?
I really cannot sympathize with this Archon.
Look at that. Look at that. She's running away.
As the lead actress, I shall be the first to take my lead.
She said all that crap that meant
So
nothing.
she chose to make her escape after,
Look!
did she?
Best man, best character.
Seriously.
Much stock into what she just said?
She probably just put on that
So
performance
this is
to
the
save
only.
face. As for
This is
truth,
the only character
it's
who
unlikely
makes
that she
sense
actually
in the
has
whole
any
of
idea.
Fontaine.
Okay, my thoughts about the Aura Aura. Okay, forget Aura Aura. The only reason that I said she might not be the first, like, you know, because we already know there was there was a previous Hydro Archon.
Yep.
It might have been something that the previous Hydro Archon made and then just left it so that it could be used at an appropriate time when, I don't know when, but okay, bringing back to the
Kind
primordial.
of like Durga Devata and the Akasha.
Yeah. Similarly, that was my first thought. It seems like a convenient way to make sure things are still like working out even after they're gone. The second thing that I thought of was, see, Neuvillette, he's talking as if he's known for a very long time about the secrets of Fontaine, right? And obviously that sort of feeds into the he's not actually human and he's not the Archon, he's somebody who's been there for a very long time, aka he's the elemental dragon of Hydro, and that's why he's in Fontaine. I think he already knows that the Aura Aura was made by someone else. And the most likely person is the previous Archon or the actual God of Justice, who's not Focalors and actually is someone else who made it, but she has to inherit the mantle because she doesn't have a choice. It could be something like prophecy related. I'm not sure yet, but maybe it's the person who's connected to the primordial sea. That feels like the most logical route here, like lore-wise, also interest-wise.
Because because the primordial sea is a body of water.
Yeah.
So the person that the primordial sea is connected to is a god of water.
Yeah. Think like
and like what I was thinking, more so like other than the inheritance of the god of justice title, right?
Yeah.
Is the statues of the seven in Fontaine. Do they depict folklores?
That's what I'm confused about too, because they don't seem to be depicting folklores.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about, because they don't seem to be like showing folklores.
Yeah.
Not like how the others are recognized, like Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma, very recognizable.
Yeah.
In Dendro, in Sumeru, not that recognizable, but still kind of similar vibe. But Hydro doesn't seem like folklores.
Yeah.
So like I do not comprehend.
See, that's the thing. Like, there's so many mysteries surrounding it, and I know there's not a part 3 of the Archon quest yet. So I'm thinking they're probably gonna
You have
start.
to wait like until next patch at least.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that they're probably gonna reveal all of this, like start to reveal all of this information in part 3 at least. Especially the, see, I think Neuvillette is gonna be one of the key characters, because one, he has an important position in Fontaine, but like more than that, he's the only one who has a reference point. Like, he's the only one who knows because he's been around long enough. At least because of the way that he talks and the way that he's portraying himself. That's what it sounds like, you know? Way to pull that rug out from under her.
However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his name.
I just want a child jailbreak scene.
Same.
Badly for him. We'll take your word for it for now.
Yeah, we're friends.
After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff.
Okay,
So
look,
he
Paimon, what bad stuff did he do?
What is wrong with you, Paimon?
Child did nothing bad.
That's
How
not what
dare
I
you.
was getting on, but like, sure, he did nothing bad at all.
Yeah, like look in the entire canon history of Genshin Impact, what has Child done that is bad?
Like, almost killing a god isn't. I mean, okay, that was already an established contract, so it doesn't matter. I guess then
Correct.
he did nothing bad. Yeah.
Correct. He did nothing bad.
Hey, what are you
So
doing?
like
Quick, stop
Paimon's
him!
words hold no, pardon the pun, water.
Traveler!
Yeah.
Hey, traveler!
No, I don't want to talk to you, Vache.
What are you doing over here?
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list.
No, wait! I just want to ask the traveler something. I'm not looking
I just
to run
wanted to
away.
ask
Please,
Mew
please,
something.
Just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
Oh, he is so nice. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
When Navia said that he
being
didn't
led
know
away when I
how
finally
humanity
realized
worked,
something.
I was so mad at her.
Yeah.
Vache.
He's been so nice to her this whole time. He didn't have to be.
Yeah,
all
like
record for
even
that
if he's non-human, he's trying his best.
Are you still trying to prove
And
your
let's face it,
innocence?
he's doing
Give
a
it
much
up.
better
You've
job
already
than
been
Zhongli.
convicted.
Yeah. Yes, I met her.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be?
No, we
How did
didn't.
you
We
manage
met
to
her
do it?
corpse.
We met her consciousness, whatever's remaining. Something to do with my sensitivity to the hydro element.
The Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along. And I just never... Please
Yeah,
give me a chance
you're
to
a
talk to her
clown.
again.
I thought
Just
we
let the
established
traveler
that
take
already,
me to the
Vache.
fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make in my life. You can do whatever you want to me afterwards. I don't care.
What?
I don't...
Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super...
This request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course! Wait, no.
I don't care about
even
any one
more
of
than
them
my
except Neuvillette.
Same.
Will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual needs?
You see, this is why people don't believe Neuvillette is human.
Dang, that was cool of him.
I will grant you.
Yeah, there's no way he's human, dude. There's no way he's
Your
human.
Honor,
He's
This is
like,
why people.
I will go with
he's
you.
like
Literally,
definitely
Do
not
need to
human,
worry
dude.
about any escape.
Like,
In that case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands,
have you
Chief
seen
Justice.
the people calling Neuvillette? They're saying that he has very baby girl energy. Like this is a man who will apologize to a stranger he like does not know, has never met before, just because they feel awkward on whether to speak to him or not.
Yeah.
Like,
It's so cute of him. That was such a cute moment, not gonna lie. He was like, I can hear you, you know? But like, what? Why?
like, I apologize if you feel awkward, and I'm like, no, my heart.
Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Back then, I drank water from the primordial sea. It heightened my sensitivity to the hydro element.
Revenge is coming.
Yeah.
Revenge is coming.
He can't hear it.
After drinking that thing.
He can't hear it. I know that.
Drink a lot of it on the stage
No,
as
no,
well?
no, 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 no.
Oh, he can?
He's fine. He just chugged like a galleon of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, that's it. So you heard it too.
Vignier, it's me! It's me, Vache!
Vignier!
Vache? Vache?
Vache.
I'm here! I'm here! Where are you, Vignier? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Is he gonna drown himself or something?
Wait! Be careful! Hey, wait!
I don't know if I'm gonna like what is happening.
Vignier, is that you? It's me, Vache! Vignier!
Vignier!
Vache? Why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me. You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
Oh my gosh.
It's been more than 20 years.
What the
I've suffered
frick?
for over 20 years since the day
You don't look a day over 30.
All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me.
Wow.
I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this?
I love how it's just like an endless
Vignier,
blue.
You are my everything. I really don't know.
Shot every time he says the word I.
Yeah.
But Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
No.
What are you saying?
Whoa.
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day. If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works
Oh
would
my
have been displayed in the
gosh.
Palais Mermonia itself. If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother.
Oh my
And she would not have
gosh.
grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks.
Oh gosh.
It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
Oh my gosh.
You... Wait, you are not Vignier. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vignier. I am the sacrifices.
Now that you know that, think about what happened when he spoke with Lumine.
Oh my
As our bodies
gosh.
dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals, but we became one, just as streams of water come together in the sea. I'm Cressy. I'm Lemony. I'm Azine. The only one I am not is Vignier.
Why? But then, where is Vignier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore.
Oh my
Every tenth of your
gosh.
consciousness is avoiding you.
You know what this is
This is
called?
what you get for your selfishness.
Justice.
Your selfishness robbed us
Karma!
of our lives and our futures.
Yeah,
You said
indeed.
time and time again that you'd do
Karma
any
is
and everything
beautiful,
for her.
indeed.
Is it worth it now to survive through those 3 hours of pain?
Just a little bit. I won't lie, just a little bit. It's a little bit worth it.
Yeah, it continues. You still have some bit of cutscene left to go. You can enjoy the karma.
A heartless murderer and a cowardly narcissist.
Yeah.
The only
The
thing
only
you
thing
not
you are not is
is
Vignere's
Vignere's
beloved.
beloved.
From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vignere's, she has had nothing but pure
Whoa!
hatred for you.
What? Oh. Oh my gosh.
No.
I wouldn't say that like.
Let me see.
Yeah, I don't think that she was trying to lure anyone either, honestly.
Like, when you were speaking to the Oceanit,
When I said don't look for me,
Vignere was there,
that came from the real
but
Vignere.
only for a part of it.
She really
Yeah.
doesn't want to see
She
you
wasn't there all
anymore.
the time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But on
Which is
top of
why
that,
I was like very.
she also
I
said that
wasn't like
because
saying much during that when you were
final
watching the
drop
first cutscene because
was
like I
pity
already
for
knew
you.
this would happen, and that's also why I
She
used the
said
word
that
"they"
because she
to
knew
refer to this
that if
thing
you did come
because
here,
Yeah.
it is not a
we
she.
will show
Yeah.
no mercy to you.
And the Oceanit uses "we" to describe itself. So
Yeah.
if you look up like the cutscene, the earlier cutscene
Yeah.
on like YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and you analyze it after knowing this, you see it really the Oceanit drops hints.
Yeah. I'm not surprised though. I mean, like, it's nice to see like the whole connections and everything. It's very satisfying.
It is.
Dang.
And you're almost done.
I'm almost done. I can't believe it. My phone's
Well,
gonna
when I
die
say
soon.
almost, when I say almost, you have like 30 minutes more to go or something.
No.
It's really been a long time since
Wait, I need to put my phone on battery saver then. Dude, it's not gonna last through this.
Depends on how fast you play through the rest
Shopping
of
is stressful in its own way though. My legs are killing me. I'm gonna skip Navia.
Well met, partner.
You'll meet Nubilet later.
I'll stay for that part, but I'm skipping this nonsense.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Nonsense Navia.
Yeah.
That's her name from now on.
Now
Nonsense
that
Navia.
It's just been one thing after the other. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial this time, though.
Everyone in
It's been the
Palais
dearest
Memoria.
That blasted stubborn fool. Oh, by the well.
There, the Geovision. I
Yeah,
finally saw
way
it.
back when I first became the president, I believe the story was called "The True Heart of Darkness." Secret, to be fair, though. It was
True Heart of Darkness, Secrets of the Yellow Rose sounds like something on the level of My Immortal.
Sure that when she writes about you guys entering the opera house with the critical evidence,
I can't.
that you both sound Oh, and
Anyway, this woman, like, you know, right? They call her the
investigating
Taylor
Basha's
Swift of Genshin Impact.
Clorand gave testimony
Yeah.
on my father's behalf.
You said that last time.
It was thanks to her that we were able to
okay,
turn the
okay,
tide.
okay.
With her dude bodyguards.
I mean,
You sound
there's
like
also
you
no
sound
point
like
in
you're
being
dead.
honest all the time.
I don't like Navia. I'm honestly like really annoyed because all of her like everything that is there to do with her,
Actually,
like it's very annoying.
I should pay a visit to my father. And on
Let's
top
talk
of that,
about something else while Navia plays out then.
Yeah.
What else can we talk about?
Sure thing.
Risley.
In that case,
Rousley,
everyone-
Risley, whatever his name. Riles Leslie. Riles Leslie is what he is not. Pronunciations of his name are like kind of like up in the air right now. But he's the prison guard of the Fortress of Meropide. And he's the only other male character in Fontaine.
Oh.
The other male character being Mr. Nubilet.
Oh, it's here. It's here. I'm not gonna skip this. Oh my gosh. Is this a reconciliation?
My apologies. I
Why?
should have asked
You?
before
Oh
coming
my
to
god!
pay my respects.
Shh.
Don't say that.
He's so
baby
nice.
girl energy.
Sorry about that.
Oh,
He's so cute.
I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown, but still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice
See,
would feel
it's still
compelled to
raining and he's still
apologize to me
sad.
over and over.
So
In that case,
I think it.
I will stop apologizing for now.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Neuvillette. In any case, why did you come to Poisson?
Poisson. So stupid.
Well, ever since that day, I've been turning a question over and over in my head. Just what is justice anyway? There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself. Or, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting
Who
the most
is his
basic instinct of living things. That
voice
they could
actor?
rebel against their own nature, or consider certain things to be more important than their own lives.
Well, we'll talk about it
Which is
more
also
later.
why
I
didn't
want to
stop
listen
your
to
father
Mr.
from beginning that
Neuvillette.
fateful
Yes.
duel. I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. That there was nothing, should have been nothing more important than one's own continued survival. But Mr. Callus proved me utterly and decisively wrong. If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day. Mr. Callus made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice. A justice that's higher than life itself. So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callus in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days. That high and mighty chair in the opera Epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
You're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty
Why is
thoughtful on
someone
the inside,
banging
huh?
tables?
That
I'm
reminds me of
sorry.
Silver, one of my guys.
That was somebody came inside my
Sorry
room and then
about that.
eventually left.
Self-expression
So-
is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't I just say you
He's
don't
so baby
need
girl,
to
I can't.
apologize?
He's really baby girl. Oh my god.
and Neuvillette seem to have made their peaces.
That was not making that peace. She literally just looked down at him like 4 times this whole conversation. All he said, like, I thought that I knew justice, but I
Neuvillette is
decided that
the
I
only
didn't.
one making peace here.
Yeah. Navia just offended me more.
Look at him in the distance.
Yeah.
Please talk to him after this. Please talk to Neuvillette after this if he's still here. Like, please,
Yes.
I need it.
Yes, yes. Well, you're not usually supposed to fly around someone's grave.
Yeah, Paimon, you should walk. What are your legs for?
How does Paimon fly anyways? Flymon.
Flymon.
Wow, she took it seriously, yeah.
Anyway, Neuvillette is still standing around there.
Yeah, we should just go. Paimon, I don't need to listen to your voice. We're gonna go and talk to Neuvillette.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
talk
yeah,
to baby girl himself. Neuvillette. Neuvillette.
Neuvillette.
Neuvillette.
Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
Yeah, we don't care about that. We don't care about that.
No, but we
I
want to
see,
listen to his
I
voice.
see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this since you're usually super busy.
My God.
So we figured we could try
Baby
to ask you a few
girl.
questions, if that's okay.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine.
Oh my god,
and it would
baby
be my
girl.
pleasure to return the favor.
About the prophecy that's been circulating around Fontaine. That the sea levels will
That the sea
rise.
levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the
Farina?
sins of the people will be finally washed
He says
away
Farina,
for
he
good.
does not say
Does
Focalors.
that
Wow,
appropriately
interesting.
summarize the version you've heard?
That's right. It was Linny that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no
So
choice
we are
but to
gonna fight
confront
this
this
prophecy, huh?
directly. Rumors have it that this prophecy is
Harry
rooted
Harry
in the
Potter
last
noises.
words the former
Harry Potter
Hydro
intensifies.
Archon left to the world
Harry
before she passed
Potter,
away.
what?
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro?
Prophecy, Harry Potter.
That's in BJ. That's in a lot of fantasy novels, dude.
Two parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. We should be more
Anyway,
vigilant
now we know.
and stay on the watch for
Guess what?
further
I think the
signs.
previous Hydro Archon might have
Speaking
cursed
of
the
the
people. I'm
prophecy,
kidding.
Farina has also always
There
taken
is
it
a
quite
chance
seriously.
that that's the case,
Indeed,
honestly.
she has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tevat for this purpose. If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Farina by her predecessor.
But with Farina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve it?
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
He's just like, what? Whatever. About water from the primordial sea.
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the primordial sea. But what is it really?
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vache and his ilk only learned of
Am I
its
not
nature
surprised
and
Nouvelle knows
existence
about
after
this?
extensive
Yeah, I'm
research.
not surprised at all. I mean,
There
just
used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today. Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in that special
see,
sea.
it goes back to the
You could
original
say it
sin.
nurtured
I'm
much of the life
wow,
on this
I'm like
planet.
so knowledgeable. Wow.
So it really was where everything began. It makes sense to call it primordial then.
But today, the primordial sea
It's
no longer
underground, it's
exists on the planet's
underwater.
surface. What Vache discovered must have been some kind of special case.
It's in the
I
abyss.
From a truly ancient age.
I think it's underwater, yeah.
So that's how it is.
Maybe Nouvelle was born from the primordial sea.
Probably.
But if that's the case, then why would people, at least people from Fontaine, dissolve in that kind of water?
Indeed. Why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead? To be frank, that also doesn't match my understanding of this world and its
Is he an
laws.
outlander?
There must still be some unknown secrets around the
Is he
people
an
of this land.
outlander?
Is there anything else you'd
But
like
there
to
were
ask me
only
about?
4 known descenders.
Yeah,
He
but
could be a descender.
yeah.
He could either be a descender, or he is not Fontaine born, or if he's the Hydro Elemental Dragon, then he is not a person of Fontaine, therefore he wouldn't be dissolved. Or
That's true.
it could be that what the ocean, or in this case the primordial sea, giveth, the primordial sea taketh away.
I mean that's my working theory as well, honestly. Like I think it's a case of like cause you know, like she like the Oceanid, they mentioned that
the fake Oceanid.
Yeah, the fake Oceanid. Well, oh well. the consciousness that manifests in the form of an Oceanid mentioned that it felt like freedom, like it felt like release.
What I'm thinking is that possibly this whole prophecy shtick could either be a problem left to Farina because the previous Archon was like, I don't want to deal with it, let's leave it for the next generation. Or 2, this is the previous Hydro Archon's trial.
Oh.
They're like, if you can't solve it, you don't deserve to lead Fontaine. You don't deserve to be justice.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that makes so much sense actually. I like the second one more. Like it feels more purposeful, you know? About child.
You know what this tells me about you?
What?
My apologies.
Tells me that you're a vindictive little being.
Have I ever not said that I was not a vindictive person? I am so petty. And I'm so annoying.
I know that too.
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice
Oh my
does not simply
gosh.
the verdict that I give on each case.
What
As a
happened?
divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness. Which is all to say, I have been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
Oh my gosh.
Slamming the door at your place.
So when Lenny
Well,
told
it's
us
just
that
that the door of my room is really loud. Like, whether you close it softly or you slam it, it's gonna be just as
I
loud.
was not aware
It
such a
doesn't
thing had
matter.
occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture.
I think
I'll add that to the list of items to investigate.
it's
In any
possible
case,
that
I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all
the
its own.
aura might
just
have
do
a
not have
human
enough
form,
information.
or at least we'll be
Yes.
able to
Based on
speak to the
Farina's
aura
reaction,
sometime.
I doubt even
Yeah.
she had any idea what was going on. She managed to bluff her way through it, though, with her time-tested twin tricks of bravado and
He
drama.
really said bluff
While
our
we
way
do intend
through
to
it
get to the
though.
bottom of this, for now,
He
I
literally
regret
just
to say that the
he's
Future
like,
Harbinger
she managed to
will just
bluff
have to
her way
bide his
through it
time in the
though, with the
fortress of
time-tested
Merakid.
tricks of bravado and
Yeah.
drama.
If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
Yeah, compensate him for that PTSD.
compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
Is there anything else you'd like to
Let
ask me
keeps
about?
ignoring Paimon. I love this.
Yeah, I really love that he's ignoring Paimon. That satisfied my like pettiness inside. About my sibling.
Your sibling? Another blonde-haired traveler?
Yeah. You wanna
I'm
you wanna
sorry,
see
but I've
Ether?
never seen anyone
I
who
can come
matches
in
that
like
description.
5 minutes.
If he ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure he followed our laws to the letter, and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epicles. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
There's nothing else I can add. I have no more questions.
Very well. It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could.
Baby
I very
girl.
much enjoyed conversing with you. It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind and return to Palais Memoria.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette. Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well.
I love this
is
quote.
merely the nature of a justice's work.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well.
Noticed that the rain has stopped.
Look at that man!
Yeah, it's him, alright. He is clearly connected to the rain somehow. I don't know how, but
Hydro Dragon, don't cry. I will smooch your cheek, Mr. Neuvillette.
wow, I got so many quests suddenly. New quests.
Alright, so are you gonna call it a day here?
Probably. I really need to pee, so definitely.
Alright, then you...
I'm just gonna
you
go
do
and
that,
unlock this teleport waypoint because it's right there and it would bother me if I didn't unlock it. So...
aside from that, perhaps we can consider doing the event tomorrow?
Yeah.
Because I'm fairly certain you will at least require assistance with the boss rush.
Yes, for sure.
You will have to kill the new Fontaine bosses 4 times in total, so
Oh shit.
I assume you are going to have some trouble with that.
I am. I don't even know what you're assuming. I feel like you already know that. You're just like trying to
I'm
say
being nice.
Yeah, you're being really nice.
I'm being nice. Would you rather I flat out tell you you're gonna die?
I mean, low-key, maybe. Just maybe, you know?
What? Is me using child's face like causing you to think that I'm an evil person?
Not really.
Really?
Yeah, not really.
Huh. Alright. Maybe I'll draw myself as Navia for tomorrow. I'm kidding. I wouldn't.
Don't do that to
Don't like her
yourself.
enough for that.
Don't do that to yourself. That is a bad punishment, even for you.
Yes. But you see, Mr. Neuvillette, baby girl, precious, beloved.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. My gosh, he really is so very cute. Like, dang, bro. Like, what the heck? He shouldn't be that cute, right? Like, am I crazy?
If he ain't the most precious being you've ever seen.
Wild. Okay, I really need to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna quickly speed through my ending routine, which has become routine, unfortunately. Maybe I should change it every once in a while. I refuse to. I like giving gratitude at the end. So, just to clarify, I really, 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 really appreciate all the love and support that I get. I'm super, super, super thankful for it. I'm so hungry and I've wanted popcorn after smelling popcorn randomly for the last like hour and a half. So that's something I just felt like I need to clear up, right? I will see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. my time, and yes, it will be fun because
That
once
time.
again I'm hanging out with my lovely amazing friend Soleil, who's so funny and so cool and too good at Genshin to be real. She is real, fortunately. Great help from
Fake.
me.
Guys are a lie, and so am I.
But yeah,
Alright.
I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed today because I had a lot of fun doing this quest, even though it was really draggy and really long and really annoying in many, many places. But as much as I dislike Navia, I like Genshin a lot more than I dislike Navia. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye now. Mwah. I forgot to turn on the music. Oh my gosh.
Alright. Go handle your bodily needs. I too shall handle my dirty dishes.